Yo, you ever see? Y'all been seeing on Instagram these like random pictures of like books that are called like That Pastor Eats Pussy Too, or like. Yo, you ain't never seen this?
Yo, your search history is an algorithm.
No.
Let me see your eyes.
You know, this is on Baller Alert. This is on Baller Alert.
Let me see your eyes, fam.
I swear to God, this is on Baller Alert.
Mine, but I think I did.
Hold on.
2 of those. Still.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it, bro.
I seen on 1, 2, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I never seen it.
It's by Quan Millz. Quan Millz presents Pastor Eats Pussy Too. I'm not making this shit up, bro.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I seen that, but I never seen it like as an ad.
Yeah. Yo, it just popped up on my phone. I was like, Jesus Christ, who the hell is Quan Millz? Let me see what he's trying to get into. But they got a whole bunch of shit that's like hilarious.
You interested in what Quan Millz?
No, I was just like, I don't know where I was going with that.
Pastor's a sinner.
I don't know where I was going with it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I had something, and then I lost it because I got questioned on it. But anyways, they got other shit like Becky put the raisins in the potato salad. Like, it's just hilarious titles.
Becky put the raisins.
I'm throwing hands.
Yo, man. What the hell?
Yeah, why do white people like putting raisins and stuff though?
No. Old freak.
I don't know.
This is just a fucking
I know white people
sugar
love
mama.
cheese, bro. I remember that shit. That should be annoying.
You remember in Boondocks?
No, I just remember one time I was at a work party and we went to this one place and they gave us the menu. I'm like, all right, what do I want? And I hate cheese. And I was looking. I'm like, all right, that with cheese. I'm like, okay. This with cheese, that with cheese, this with cheese, another thing with cheese.
Havarti, mozzarella, cheddar.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, if this place serves anything without cheese, like what? And I started to look around.
Cut that out, man.
I put the fucking menu down and I looked all around and I said, I get it. I know why.
You could tell them to bring it out without cheese.
But I'm just saying,
that shit
this place
wasn't made
isn't
for
even
us,
like,
dog. Don't eat that shit.
It's not even like it said like, yo, we
Dairy?
specialize in cheese or it's a cheese-based kind of restaurant.
Milk?
It's just, yo, the whole menu just had cheese with everything with cheese on it, bro.
Yo,
tastes blessed, but
it's so funny you say it because it's not the first. Even my other homie says it like, yo, and I thought he was just bullshit, but he's like, yo, all black people are lactose.
Yes.
No. Only non-elite. Non-elite black people.
Yeah, I'm not hearing that.
That's what I said. That was my response.
Why
I'm just
would
like,
why would you want cow puss the first thing in the morning, dog?
I'm just saying.
Why not?
What's that going to do for you?
What if you eat eggs? That's like
the highest source of protein. That's the best thing to eat in the morning.
Yeah,
I don't even fuck with eggs either.
Like
eggs is chicken period.
Yeah.
No, it's not. What the fuck?
Look it up.
It's not chicken period. Fam.
Technically.
No.
Because if you warm
the
that egg
menstrual
up,
cycle of the chicken.
What is milk?
You know, the shit that we all get from our mother.
Nah, doggy.
From mothering animals.
Yeah.
And are those cows living a good, happy life?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some.
They living good.
Some of them.
Some of them, those are the free range.
The free range.
Yeah, the free range.
Just get some almond
Small
milk.
populace.
Get some almond milk. Get some oat milk.
And hold up, we're talking about just the American cows. We don't know about the fucking other third world cows. They're probably eating good. They don't have to, deal.
Okay, yes, yeah. Like if it's real raw, like goat milk, cow milk, yes. But like that 2% shit, like
that's domesticated milk. You want that wild milk? Nah.
the fresh as.
The one that gives you run belly.
Yeah, the
run belly.
It's like, oh, is this from a different species? But fuck it. That's why niggas is lactose.
Tick. Well,
That's
our
true.
people's never ate that shit, bro.
I personally
I don't think so.
I just think it's like an elite nigga thing. Like only if you're an elite nigga, that's when that's you can't be lactose.
Either way.
I feel that.
You get it, right?
I relate
No.
because like, yo,
We had this conversation before.
I'm not lactose.
I'm not
You know what
lactose either, bro. Yeah, elite niggas, bro. Come on, you get it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Only the elitist of niggas cannot be lactose. You an ancient nigga.
I'm lactose. I still have that.
That's what I'm saying.
I still have that.
that's so crazy.
Being lactose, being a nigga who's lactose is actually a sign that like, yo, you was a previous nigga.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, yo.
We the advanced niggas.
That means I got bare knowledge.
No, think about it. Think about it. On an evolutionary scale.
Yo, I knew you was gonna
On an evolutionary scale.
I was gonna say like if it's bare knowledge, that means you guys gotta be respecting me.
No, yo, take it in.
Go ahead.
We're gonna pass down the genes of where we don't. It's not,
strong niggas.
yeah, we're gonna make strong niggas who are not lactose.
Hey, this guy.
You guys have to run that risk of like, all right, I'm gonna pass this lactoseness.
That's life.
It's hereditary at this point.
Like, eating lactose doesn't hold me back.
Yeah, I'm just saying you're missing out on some of the
I still have dairy.
What?
I still have
Fruity
cheese.
Pebbles, ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, you can have it just with autumn.
Wait, what do you mean
For
Fruity
you then,
Pebbles?
my dog.
Fruity Pebbles is like made with like dairy.
I'm just saying, like, with
Cocoa Puffs
cereal,
is
cereal.
Cocoa Puffs is they got dairy like
No comment on the cereal.
like the what is it, powdered milk or some shit like that. That's how they make it.
Not hearing that, bro.
Cocoa.
Come on.
Why aren't
Even
you
the-
hearing it?
even
Isn't
the
that
Reese's
conflict with the
Puffs?
fact that it's like, no, I don't want to.
I don't want to hear
I don't
that.
even
This nigga
fuck with
closed his
Cocoa
eyes,
Puffs
bro.
like that, say.
I'm not a cereal.
Fuck
man,
Cocoa Puffs.
stall.
I ain't never
Why?
liked the
Were you an
chocolatey
oatmeal nigga?
goodness.
Not even oatmeal either. I don't eat oatmeal or cereal.
What do you eat? No breakfast?
Yeah, no breakfast.
That's true. This
I
kid's
hate
just
niggas that
looking
don't
down
eat
at us
breakfast.
now.
Even though I'm that.
Hate?
nigga.
That's a strong
do it.
word.
I don't. Okay, hate is a strong word.
It's human dog
I don't
food.
get it.
What?
Okay.
Breakfast is
I mean,
human
nah, it's
dog
just like-
food.
Cereal's human dog food. Pour it in a bowl. Comes in a big ass
Yo,
bag.
you're thinking too
Wow.
low of yourself on certain shit.
That's what I'm saying. This
Nah,
guy's
I just-
leveled up
I
from this,
just-
yo. These peasants.
I just
Yeah.
be cooking this shit,
I know
dog.
you eating an oxtail, bro.
I be cooking shit, dog. I just can't. I can't.
I feel
do it,
that.
dog.
I feel that. Like,
don't
you
even
know,
know
you get
what's in
the you get the ackee and
What do you mean
saltfish,
the
you get the
ingredients is on the
dumpling.
box. What do you mean you don't know what's in it?
Nah, because like you make it's kind of like the vaccine argument. I ain't make this. I don't know what's in it. I'm gonna put it in me.
So yo, you might as well. Okay, you gotta be 10 toes with all that shit down. Everything you consume.
For sure. For sure, yeah.
So I'm
You gotta
saying,
be
what's-
about that life.
So I'm saying, what's the point? Like, you're saying you don't know, but this shit's on the back.
Nah,
That's
because
not what
remember,
I mean.
not
Obviously, you know
everything
what's
on the
in
back
it,
of the
but-
box is actually in it.
But there's healthier looking boxes that actually niggas are boxing themselves in as if like there aren't options in life. Man's are just mad at the ones that are popping right now.
popping. Ain't nobody mad. More for, like I said, more for you, big dog.
I think there should be some tissue behind Lim.
I can't do it.
It's
Can't
okay.
do it.
Well, it's all good.
More for you,
And
dog.
I get it. It's in part because you're lactose.
Exactly.
It's all good, bro. Lactose.
Fuck all that.
I
Lactose.
don't know if that's something to praise right there, man.
Either way, episode 62. We might as well bring it in.
Yeah, episode 62. We didn't even
I
do
mean,
it.
my bad. Episode 63.
LimLeft. It's for the left.
63.
LimLeft,
That's
dog.
my fault.
LimLeft.
Episode
Who
63.
am I? It's the Man's of Boston podcast.
Who are you? Oh, gee.
I thought you was gonna go ahead. Keep on. You got it.
I don't remember the whole rest, but
Nah,
it's
that's all
the
good.
Man's of Boston
Y'all already know what it is. The Man's of Mossin podcast coming at you live and direct. You got your boy Jay Tronics in the building coming in. Shit, I done fucked up my intro, man. You got your boy Dre Splash coming in on his own wave. And go him first. See, I got an order to it. And you got Jay
I thought
Tronics,
you
prove
should
to
start
every
with all that.
Ebonics.
Ebonics.
Tectonics. That threw me off. And you got your boy Nature Nick in the building. Nick Nubian, the natural historian.
Yeah.
That's an owl.
And you got your boy Tech Water the God. You got so many people in here. This is gonna be a long ass intro. Tech Water the God, controlling the waters. You got your boy Dream in the building. Dream in the building. It was all a dream. We used to read Word Up magazines. So every day of it, limousine. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? And you got a special guest in the building. Special.
LimLeft.
Okay.
Nigga from the fucking day one.
Okay.
We're brothers, but we never even knew each other.
Okay.
Let's go.
Talk
My
about
boy,
it.
tell me, bro.
Live that
Introduce
way.
yourself, nigga.
Laugh in the building.
Flex bomb right there, John.
Yes, sir. We got a special episode for you guys today. Yo, it's so many. It's a crazy intro right now.
We got four.
Yo, so many ad-libs.
Yeah, we got four of them today still.
Holy, episode 63.
I'm waiting for being out of breath for that one, yo. This guy have to do the whole round table.
Nah, I'm just thinking. What's the theme for today? What's going on? Are we sad today because of the wars popping off? Are we happy because?
Oh, you just had to kind of
Turning the
ruin that
news
kind
up.
of turn. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That's what I'm saying. The vibes are up.
Vibes were kind of up, but then you reminded me of that there was war and shit happening.
That nigga, you the one
Turn
that
off the
said you
TV.
wanted war.
Turn off the TV. Turn off social
Yo,
media.
now your eyes gonna light up.
Whoa.
Now your eyes gonna
Listen,
light up.
listen.
I'm gonna play it back in slow mo.
I remember that.
with the grayscale.
I remember.
The possible war that's gonna happen over in
Let's go.
what's that this guy? What's the country again?
Yo, I've been waiting for some shit to happen to us in our lifetime because
Russia
it's been kind of
and
boring.
Russia's
man.
trying to invade a country. I'm just
Ukraine.
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 We need that. But listen.
Oh man,
I
go
hear
ahead.
you, but I was talking about something.
Now look at this nigga.
I
now.
was talking about-
backtracking. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Level.
Let me land.
Okay, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was saying we need.
What I was
We
really
just
trying to
needed
say.
some worldly
you know,
invasion type shit.
What you mean?
Shit just seemed like out worldly, you know what I mean? But now to see shit kind of happen, it's like, oh man, like that, you know?
you didn't want all that.
I didn't want all this. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
You know what I
bro.
mean?
What kind of war were you thinking about? Cyber war? Like,
No, I mean, I was actually thinking about the worst shit ever. I can't even lie. Like shit that where it's like, yo, I don't
like a
even need to go
nuclear
to
war?
work tomorrow because it's like, yo,
This
there's no
guy.
point type shit. You know what I mean?
This guy's
That's
like, oh, we
crazy.
can't go to work. Bombs are dropping,
Yeah,
guys.
like, you know what I mean? But now it's like, oh shit, this shit happened kind of a little bit sooner.
Ready to get deployed or
You know what
what?
I mean? It's happening a little bit sooner. Than
Remember,
I
they'll send
thought.
you out, Dave. You're a healthy guy.
they'll send you
No,
out too.
No, I told you, I got
No,
bad knees. I got glasses. I can't go out there.
It don't matter.
Fuck about that.
It don't
Yeah,
matter.
no,
You
that
didn't
shit
hear
don't
they said
matter.
I don't know, man.
They said that like any nigga who's like 18 to 60 has
50.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, 18 to 60, they have to they can't leave. Like if you're, like the only niggas who are allowed to go into the safe zone is like women and children.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Hold it down.
But I'll hold it down
Yo, P.
here. But not, I'm not trying to fly.
So yo, hold
over
up. Sorry.
They're not gonna let you.
I have
do that.
this little question. I have this little question thing.
Go ahead, spit it.
Because yo, I remember there's this nigga at my work, I'm not gonna say no names, but he was telling me how he can't go back to this one country because he didn't enlist into the army.
Was it an Asian country?
Don't worry, he couldn't go, but no, it wasn't.
Okay.
But he was saying he didn't enlist.
Okay.
But like he can't go back because
If he does the
they basically jail him because they're like, yo, you
Oh.
basically ran. What's the
Yeah.
word?
Fleet.
yeah.
Oh,
There's a
he's
word for it.
deserter? AWOL.
Is it AWOL?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
AWOL.
I think that's
All of them
probably
work.
it.
Deserter, AWOL, same thing.
It's like I think they keep calling like his family a 1-2 time and
Mm.
like, but this was years ago. Like, but he still has that fear in his mind that like, yo, he like, yo, if he ever touches soil there, like he's like, he's fucked. But with this whole situation, it kind of made me think like, yo, is this why a lot of these countries still kind of practice that? Because it's like shit like this. Like it's like, yo, just in case. Because yo, all their citizens I've heard, like everybody has a gun now to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Where in Ukraine?
In the Ukraine, yeah.
Yeah, like they've been training their civilians and how to like use weapons and stuff like that.
From time.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, U.S. been doing that.
But
Nah,
not like
the US
not
has
to
been
us.
training them.
but-
US has been like, yo, hold that, and you guys figure it
They
out.
been doing that. I don't know how to use no gun. You know how to use a gun? I mean, like Call of Duty, but like
I don't even show
Guess
you.
what? It's a yes or no.
But like,
my aim probably
I'm saying for
A1.
us, it's kind of crazy. Like, what if this was happening to us, but none of us have training?
Yeah, we just got
That's
hooked
you
there.
go in a boot camp 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
They
Like,
ship
what,
you out.
do you think like? I'm not saying it's it's an opinion, an actual question. Do you guys think? What if we had a system where we had to go through some form of military training, like once a year?
That'd be pretty cool.
I'd be cool with that stuff.
'Cause I
Maybe
think-
like a
Free
2-week
training?
program.
Some
yeah,
manhood
2-3
shit.
week
Some
program.
real, not like just some survival shit, just
Yeah.
for in case of like,
Yeah.
yo, in case
Worst
a nigga
case
want to just
scenario.
come and fly over here and drop bombs on us for no reason.
I think
Yeah.
low-key that'd be
'Cause,
kind
yo,
of sick
I
stuff.
looked at it because I remember I was just looking at what Putin was saying was like, yo, any nigga who intervenes is gonna have to face the consequences.
Fury.
Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, what if we did somewhat intervene and this nigga said, all right, you all are catching it, and it's like, oh fuck, like. We have no training. Like, the fuck we gonna do now? You know what I mean? And what if the Canadian government was like, yo, we need everybody to stay? And it's like, well,
hands on
we
deck.
have no fucking training, nigga. Like, what are we gonna do? You gonna train us all tomorrow? Like,
That's
You know
what's gonna
what I mean?
happen.
That's
They're
what's gonna
come shoot.
happen.
That's
Everyone-
when shit hit the fan for you, huh?
but this
That's
is
when
what
shit hit the fan.
But this is what I'm saying now. This goes back to my question. Like,
Yeah.
would you guys would you guys, let's just say, like, would prefer having a system where
A little
like you've had
refresher.
to have gone through the army at a young age or some shit
Yeah.
to at least have some form of like idea of what to do, and
would
then
keep-
after you're done, you live your life.
Just add it to
I
like,
think-
schooling.
Yeah, like I think
Add it to schooling.
I think it would make the
be
population
sick.
more fit because it'll force them to be like, yo, you have to survive this 3 weeks, Like it's no like trying to like lollygally through it and all that. Like you have to survive this 3 weeks. If you don't, you gotta come back again
Retake it.
to retake it.
But there could also be that could also be a sticky situation because like school shooting is at an all-time high. So
Yeah,
like, you
but, like,
train the wrong one. You got to put everybody through like psychiatric as well. Then if you do that, for sure.
Because
You
everyone's
can't put a gun in everybody's hand.
No, you're not giving them a gun. You're just putting them through.
You're training them how to use it.
Yeah.
All they have to do is get it.
It's
basically putting a gun in somebody's hand.
It's better that the military teaches them rather than going on YouTube and trying to figure it out.
I feel that.
No, but it's not like these school shooters are looking it up on YouTube. They're trained
Yeah.
before. No, they're not.
Yeah.
Nah.
So no, them niggas like to self-train, bro.
Everybody knows a guy.
A lot of these niggas are whoever, like the States, I feel like a lot of these niggas would be like, yo, my uncle took me to a shooting.
Let's go to the backyard, Billy.
A lot of them niggas know how to shoot guns and everything. So I don't think it's like a trained thing where it's like, oh, they went through service and everything and just say, yo, like, nah, I'm going to go rip up this school because I had a bad day. I think niggas will actually say, yo, like, I have access to it. There's YouTube and the internet and everything. My uncle showed me how to do this before. Like,
So it's YouTube fault.
Like the military will basically like teach them more discipline.
and I think that's the
Tor browser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like they'll be like, yo, I'm not gonna try shoot up the school. Now I'm gonna find that guy. I know how to fight.
I wish
can fuck
Darnell
him
was
up.
here, but I swear in the army or some shit, it's like I would assume they teach you to respect the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So I think I agree with what Dreday is
Yeah, you
saying.
guys
Like,
know I was in ignorance, right?
okay, so that I was just about to say like, cause yo, youths have to. There's some like cadets and shit that have to go through it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of these niggas that come out of it aren't like. Yo, now that I know how to shoot shit, I'm gonna shoot niggas because I had a.
Nah,
I learned how to load a gun and everything. I'm not gonna come out and fucking.
It's
So they let you
It's a
load the gun,
discipline.
take it apart, all that? Oh, that's kind of crazy. How old are you?
Well, I was in grade 8.
Oh, shit.
Grade 8.
So 15. What? Yeah, 15 something.
No, but hold on.
13,
Hold on.
14.
You was an angry youth in grade 9.
Yeah, I was.
Was that because of the cadet shit?
No.
You probably you stopped doing it.
That's more trauma
Okay.
that I've recently figured out.
Okay. All right. You don't think it heightened it, maybe, you know? Get up,
A
boy.
little bit. It definitely.
It's time for rise and shine.
It teach me how to control it.
Oh, did it?
There's a lot of older heads. Like,
Yeah.
You know the friggin' shortcut. Like guys, and, like I want to punch the shit out of them.
Yeah, isn't that why you said you...
couldn't.
It's a discipline.
But isn't that why...
It's like,
I want to fucking,
Isn't that why you said you left? Because you felt like he was one good morning boy away from saying good morning, nigger?
No, it was also timing too. Like, I wanted to do other shit. It wasn't like I didn't want to be one go to the fucking army.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like if they call me, yo,
You ready?
send me a jet.
You about it.
a jet?
A jet. I'm in the jet.
Wait, they taught you how to fly a jet?
No, but
Not
I
that
did
good.
air cadet, so that's
He
where
knows.
I would have got my pilot license.
Yeah.
Would have went to.
I don't know this shit. I just thought that was like a fancy name just to be like,
Ah, bro.
Air cadets is like a certain squad.
yeah, like I don't know,
I
like
think it's on Boy Scouts. It's not Boy Scouts
no,
though.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, he didn't know. That's
so,
fair.
so they teach you how to fucking fly a jet.
Yeah. They teach you how to fly any of those planes.
Okay. So this is our equivalent of the Navy or some shit.
We have all of them. So Army,
Not like the Navy, but you know
Army?
how like if niggas is yeah.
Army, then we have the Air Cadets, which is Air Force.
Yeah.
Then we have
Okay,
Navy,
that's what I'm saying. The Air Cadets is our Air Force.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So then Navy, and then which is the Sea, and then but actually no, Marines is more Marines is like a special kind of sea, but they're also sea too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's obviously like policemen's. They have their own faction.
Aren't the Navy's like the Marines the ones that are going to submarines?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the underwater mans.
Yeah.
That sucks for them niggas that have to work in a submarine. Cause I always imagine like
Sick.
yeah, like one, you gotta live in there, and then two,
Yeah, you gotta live in the
you got
front a
if
couple
you,
months.
y'all niggas die, you can't swim out. You gotta die in that
The air
bitch.
pressure's too much still.
Yeah, they are kind of deep
Open the
under
hat.
there.
Ah!
Crushed it all the-
Your jum's done for too.
Yeah,
It's like, yo, that's a crazy sacrifice, yo, to join the fucking Navy and the submarine.
That's a bad way to go.
Because remember, you're on those big ass destroyer cruisers that have fucking 20 planes.
Imagine niggas say, yo, there's a torpedo coming towards us.
How you
been-
how you even
it's been
sleep
an
on one of
hour.
those? How you sleep?
That's what I'm saying.
And it's just going down.
Yo, we can't get up.
Where you gonna run to?
We can't run anywhere.
can't run. You
have
gotta
to
just
accept
hug
the death
it.
of everybody, yo. Sing a
Yeah, you
little
gotta kind
song.
of just hug it still. No, but I'm pretty sure they got escape
Yeah,
pods.
they got summer singing.
No.
They got the rafts. They got the rafts. The inflatable rafts.
They
and shit,
got
yeah,
some
yeah.
escape pods.
They got
On the-
ships, but
On submarines?
they got to, bro. Like,
In the
Yo,
middle
we
of the
need to
ocean.
fact check this, because I swear niggas who die in submarines gotta like die with the ship.
I mean, the captain got to go with it.
no, not submarines. No, not submarines.
Submarines ain't got no
the
capsule to
battleship,
shoot
the
niggas out of.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on,
Submarines, you have to
Saint.
die with the thing, bro.
Hold that.
You have to hold that.
Somebody has
I'm
to.
talking about like the destroyers, the big
The
ass.
battleship. The
big-
battleship.
Yeah, I get that. I get that for sure.
Those
But
are different. But I'm talking about the submarine niggas. Like,
Submarines are fucked.
they gotta just hug it.
if you niggas
Yo,
die, like,
all this time they couldn't make an escape pod.
Nope.
no.
How?
Way too much.
I don't think it would have been possible because, like, yo, where you gonna launch the thing without water jetting into your shit?
I mean, you just launch it up.
My nigga, that means water's still coming in.
No, but isn't it a torpedo? It's like a capsule, right? It's
Yeah,
like
but-
airtight. Am I tripping?
But you need
Do we have
fuel
submarines that
and-
even shoot missiles?
Yes.
We got to. What
Oh,
they
also-
But
doing?
even if they do, right? Okay, they'd have to shoot. They'd have to one point up, but then shooting a human out. That's your easy pickings, fam. You have to remember these are war.
I mean, you about if the whole ship. I mean, you're small, right? You're small, and you're going through a lot of water, so it's like some might get picked off, but a few might get away to tell the story.
fam. Okay,
You feel me?
listen.
They usually don't wipe out.
This is how
They usually don't wipe out the people that like are trying to run away.
this is how I
Let's
imagine
get
it
a
would
veteran
work
in this shit, though.
if you were to be launched out of a submarine,
Yeah,
right?
but
You shoot out,
Yeah.
then after you'd have to deploy kind of like a jet, and then you'd have to get shot out of the fucking shit, one, and then something has to be protecting you from being shot out, but then that shit has to be like that shit has to come off in the same time as a parachute for you to kind of just be safe. And
yeah, it
come
probably
down
has like an
slowly.
inflatable raft inside, or
But at the
like it
same
blows
time-
up when it reaches the top or some shit.
Yeah, but you have to come down slow. You can't fall down.
Or
like-
even when it gets to a certain level, you could probably just shoot out yourself and then dive up because they know how to swim, right?
But there's gonna be shit
All
coming
I'm
down
saying
on
is-
the water and
Listen,
shit too.
all I'm saying
right?
is
There'll be
this is a whole
debris everywhere.
different technology thing that they do not have and cannot put together.
All I'm
So they'd
saying that's
rather
kind of
put
fucked
they'd
up.
rather
Man.
put the missiles on that shit.
Ain't no way out of
and
that
then shoot
shit.
it.
It's too late.
That's fucked up, son. But I mean, that's what they signed up for, right?
Yeah.
The army.
Except for the Marines still.
It is what it is.
You know what I
It's a
mean?
marine thing. What would you guys? You'd be an air nigga.
I'm in the air, fam.
I think I'd go army still.
I think I'd be on land still.
I think army's kind of sick.
Yo, bro, the air just seems like it's like
At least
one
you can
time
just
thing. Like,
eject.
Yeah, I'd rather be on the ground
Figure it out,
still.
right?
I got an escape plan.
Right.
That's
There's
true,
an
though.
extra
That's
strategy there.
the eject is cool, but
Once
now
you're
you're just a
surrounded.
one-man army after you eject.
Lone wolf this bitch.
Okay, yeah, cool. Oh yeah, I'm a lone
Yeah,
wolf.
lone wolf in the air.
Yeah, lone
Our
wolf.
next jet's gonna
Lone wolf,
hit
you
you.
land in the wrong fucking place, and a man, all the whole army
Or
following.
you
You
get shoot out, or you get shoot out the sky.
didn't watch the movie. You didn't watch the movie Stealth. You didn't remember what happened to
Stealth, yeah.
Who, Jamie Foxx?
No, Jimmy Fox died.
exactly.
After wasn't it
I
the
watch
Ting?
it still.
Yeah.
It was the Ting. It was the Ting who survived. She one of the actors basically shot out and she landed, and there was a whole Russian niggas after her ass. I'm like, yo, that sucks. I can't even lie. Once you have
Yeah.
no jet, what do you have yourself?
Yeah.
With the army, you got the man there.
And
You got
just a
you got
pistol.
assistants. You got
got tanks.
You don't even get a fucking assault rifle with your fucking jet.
You just
No,
got
you got
pistol.
They gotta give. You gotta get
No, you just
something.
get a pistol.
After you
bro, how you
eject,
gonna- how you
after
gonna-
you eject and everything,
How you gonna fit that?
They could probably fit a whole gun in there.
a
They
whole
probably fit
pistol
gun
you're
in there.
carrying,
It's a
fam.
pistol,
But
man.
you're not carrying a fucking shoddy and a fucking AR-15.
Yeah, not all that. You only get like one pistol, one AR. That's
Wait,
it.
get out of
This
here,
nigga got
man.
30 bullets and that's
I'm not.
it.
I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing that,
30 bullets, that's 30
All you do
man.
is kill one nigga, get another gun. It's over,
bro. I'm not hearing that. Yo, you're not shooting guns every day. If you're shooting guns and like you're doing all that stuff, I'll be like maybe, but
Yo, some dudes are sick with it, man. Like that. What was the movie? What was the movie?
That adrenaline's in there.
Yo, man.
man,
They're
this is a
going.
movie.
No. It was based on
The
a.
off-screen
It was
training.
It was based on a
Survival
real
instincts.
story. It was the one where it was a sniper movie, and it was like
American Sniper.
American Sniper. The guy had
was a good
bare
movie.
kills, but it was based off a real guy who was like sick.
I remember that.
That's different. He was an army man. He wasn't an Air Force man.
Yeah, and it's not like he was out here like yo, one man army in it. Like, yo.
Kind of. You took out bare niggas.
No, he was. You
on a stealth tip?
In that movie, he wasn't.
Snipers are definitely one man.
No, not what I'm trying to say. It's not like he had his own ulterior motive. Like, oh, like it's just me against them now, and now I have to go snipe every man.
He's with a unit.
Yo, he's a unit. These mans are relaying him information and everything. He's a part of the army mandem, is what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's true.
Well,
I'm gonna die. No,
listen,
nigga, I'm gonna try.
Listen, all I'm saying is
You better swim.
you can't win that argument because the sniper nigga is a part of the army mandem.
That's true, Stone.
It's
Kind of like that, you know?
Well, they do, you know, they are shooting from very far. They more times sniper mans are usually the ones to get like caught because they're always by themselves.
Dolo, yeah.
Even though they're relaying shit to people.
So what makes you think as a lone pilot you're even better then?
You're a bigger target still.
No, like,
Both
You're
moving
loud,
units,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
They're both moving units.
and on top of
You know what I
that,
mean?
you're not even camouflage, bro. You're probably blue or something.
Yo, they don't got the ships that are like that can blend into the sky and things.
No, they're camouflage.
The Blackhawks,
Yeah, but
right?
I don't
The
think they're
stealth.
gonna give that.
I
to,
mean, like your
a
whole
regular guy.
fit and everything. I don't know,
You
man.
gotta be elite of the elite
know,
of the
man.
elite. Like
It
top
looks kind of
5.
awkward for a nigga who look like
wear
a.
blue?
It looks. Yo, your uniform is gonna be distinguishable from the army man. Them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a
I'm just saying, you look more hot than the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yo, for what it sounds like, all man's in here on the army, and you're the only one going to Air Force, so just join the mandem, doc.
Yo, we would survive in a squad. I'm just saying.
You know what I mean?
I mean, yo, Dreday, watch over there. Yo, I can't even do this, yo.
for the airstrike.
We
need the airstrikes,
We
though.
need the airstrike. We
Well,
need the
no, but
airstrike.
hold
But
on,
when this
but it
nigga
depends.
gone and we have no airstrike, what happens?
Yo,
We don't have.
What kind of
Listen,
planes he
all I'm
driving?
saying
Because I swear he's doing fights in the sky. Now he's doing
Yo,
airdrops.
they cannot let
Like, you have
niggas
to
like
one
us
or
in
the
the
other.
army.
It's both.
Need the care package.
man.
Need the
You're
care
fighting against
package.
the sky.
This
Oh.
nigga thinks he's fucking. Nah, you only have one job. It's either you're fighting or you're providing.
Yeah.
Doing both.
You
Both.
can't.
Possible.
Airstrike and care package.
Can't
You
do
might
that.
as you can't.
Tell me.
Do they teach you to fly a helicopter in Air Cadets?
I think you could at least say, yeah.
I mean, that's probably the only way you could probably get help. But even then, they don't even make a two-way helicopter that could do both things like that.
Yeah, they got them big
They got a
drugs.
1-2, but like, bro, you're an easy target, dog. I'm just saying, once we lose air support, we have 5 army men.
That's facts. And you're gonna be calling us to be like, yo, guys, link up
Yo,
with me.
yo, look over me, yo, come save me. Like,
Set the
I'm
weight.
gonna say Marcus.
I was looking at the man and like, yo, where you at?
Marcus is here trying to care package drops and fighting a man in the sky.
And then Marcus's fucking suit is gonna look different, so he's gonna be hard. He's gonna be easier to get picked, and now we got a bigger threat.
All mans are cheese that they gotta go save this guy. God
It's like,
damn.
oh my god, Marcus.
Yo, man, we told him not to do the care package and fight that guy.
Oh my god.
Join the army, dog.
Ran out of the bullets.
Oh my
Told this nigga
god.
join the army, bro. This nigga said nah.
Yo, you gotta make light of this situation, man, cause shit's getting real. Shit is getting. Gotta make a light of this situation.
Who's the medic?
This guy said he's the engineer.
You're an engineer?
No, he said he's the engineer.
You're the light heavy machine man.
I'm the
right?
medic, yo.
Yeah, I might be a light machine
Do your
guy
thing.
still.
I'm the medic.
You're the medic?
The medic
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, do your thing.
I the medics. I can't.
I don't know. I don't know how to play.
Nah, this guy's like the survival specialist. He's like the nature guy.
There's a sharpshooter over there.
But he's a sharpshooter.
He's a sharpshooter.
No, blended in.
I'm the sniper nigga? Alright.
Blended in and things.
I can't use a sniper,
Nick,
so.
Nick definitely got the fucking beard on his back for sure, though.
What?
50 cal on his back.
I'm the sniper, man? Okay.
Yeah.
Or the marksman, you have the fucking the M14 or some shit.
Yo, man, them look to your left.
He's a tank still.
On 3.
Nah, man, I cannot go to war, man. That is
Yeah,
not for me.
on a serious note, yo, the shit in Ukraine is going crazy. Hope those mans are, they survive and everything. Cause yo, the Russian army niggas be saying, yo, we're not there to do, we're not there to like, kill niggas and shit. But then the videos say otherwise. I seen this one video, this random ass nigga in a tank ran over this random car,
Yeah, I
and the
heard about
fucking
that.
lady survived.
She survived?
It's like an
Oh,
old
thank
lady,
goodness.
old person. I don't know if it was a lady or whatever, but the person unscratched her. They're like, yo, what the fuck?
Did the Russian army help her, or like they just left?
They cut the civilians that had to go save the person, A man was recording from the balcony and found the tank was far.
It was flying. I
Tank
seen
seen
that
the
video.
Tank seen the whip and said, "Yeah."
Yo,
Did a little drift and ran right over the car. I was like, "Yo."
What I don't understand is,
Same outfit.
correct me if I'm wrong, but Russia is trying to take over the Ukraine
So this is what I heard.
because they want to take over the land.
No,
They got
not necessarily.
resources.
Not necessarily. So this is what I heard. I heard it's because.
Okay.
Actually, I don't want to say not necessarily like I know, but what I heard was, Ukraine is trying to join NATO, but Russia doesn't want NATO right beside them.
Okay.
Because Ukraine is right beside them.
Okay, so that's prompting them to take over.
So now they're like, yo, if we take over Russia, if we take over Ukraine,
they can't do it.
Then they can't do it.
Okay.
I was gonna say like
They also have a lot of
I was
resources.
gonna say like I heard that NATO been trying to get Ukraine to join.
Yeah,
but
but-
Ukraine's like, nah, we're just gonna stay like as our
Probably
own
because
thing.
Russia is saying
then-
they'll fuck
and
them
then-
up.
Well, maybe that too, but then they're also saying that that Russia was just like, yo, you guys were a part of us before, so why don't you just
Mm.
Yeah,
yo,
Yeah,
just
like half the
come back.
half the countries mostly they speak Russian.
They speak Russian.
Yeah.
Right. So
Well, no, they're saying like 20% of the country speaks Russian.
so if that's the case, why are they killing their own people?
Because like you
so
gotta,
this
you
what I
gotta
just
take
said.
out the people
The
that's
other-
going against
the
what
other
you guys
wing.
believe in.
It's literally the NATO situation, bro. The thing is, I don't. Russia doesn't really fuck with like the whole NATO thing and everything, because I swear U.S. and Canada's a part of it. So Russia doesn't fuck with the U.S. like that already. So it's kind of like, yo,
Cold War
it's
times.
kind of like, yo,
lost.
everything that NATO touches, I think Russia. This is just what I think I know.
Yeah.
I think Russia looks at them like, yo,
The ops.
like you guys are, yeah, exactly. You guys are ops. So it's kind of like, as I said, yeah, if Ukraine, or I don't know if NATO wanted them to join or if
Yeah,
Ukraine
NATO wanted them
join
to join, but Ukraine's just like, nah.
I don't know if they say now or if they do want to join them. But all I know is Russia doesn't want them to join, because if they would turn into NATO, and then after NATO would be right beside Russia. And it's like, nah. 'Cause right now I think, yeah, Russia is really like kind of really separate from them.
Yeah.
So right now,
Okay.
like Russia's trying to focus more on like trying to, they were saying like demilitarize the Ukraine.
So they could basically just run.
Yeah, so they can just be like, well, you got no military, and we're just gonna walk through and just take over.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if in the future Russia actually does expand like that. Like,
Well, yeah, that's what
like
they're gonna.
Ukraine just
like-
turns into like Russia now.
That's what they're gonna try to do.
I'm pretty sure it's
Like they're gonna
happen.
paint that picture like, yo, it's now Russia.
Yeah.
But like that's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened, because it'd be the kind of the same thing that happened to was it Palestine? Palestine's like what, like a speck now, or it's gone? Is it still there?
It's
It's
still
gone.
there.
it's a little, it's there, but it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
little.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out to be the same situation. Unfortunate, but you know.
But I think the difference between like the Ukraine though is the fact that they have like the alliance with Canada and America and
And
all
the
that
US
stuff.
and all that.
So that's like the main thing that like the difference between like Palestine's like they didn't have that alliance with like Canada and
that's
these other places.
Right.
Other countries are just like, yo, we'll help you, but like, yeah, you're not really on our team. Or
You
we
gotta
don't-
fight your own battles.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta fight your own battles and stuff like that.
And I think it's because also Israel is a part of
Russia, yeah.
no, like
No, it's
the NATO thing. I think so.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, oh,
Iran, Russia, and China.
so it's like, yo, if these guys are going against NATO, it's like, yo, you're gonna help the niggas who are going against us. Like, makes sense.
That's crazy, man.
And you ever watch any of the videos? Like, there's like crazy depth. Now mans are saying that China's gonna join because
And
the
they're-
US just retaliated and shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that.
The US just literally came out with this bold ass statement saying, yeah, if we don't want to work, but if that's what you want, then
China's
But yo,
gonna
know,
take over
but
Taiwan.
that's the thing.
US
We
said that, and
Not me.
But yo,
not
but
me
we knew,
manifesting.
but we
this.
knew that. But we knew that though. Like we knew from the beginning.
it's actually getting serious.
It's gonna
Like,
get spicy.
It's your fault.
We knew from,
Not me manifesting this.
we knew from the beginning though that like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
We just server mesh and
when
I,
Ukraine was actually gonna attack, they were just gonna it was gonna start like this whole domino effect with everything.
100%.
So that's why like most people were just saying like they didn't want this to happen because they're like, yo, once you start invading Ukraine, then the U.S. and these other places got no choice to actually step in.
Intervene, yeah.
And then after once they step in, Russia's gonna be like, oh well, now you guys step in. Now we gotta bring out the big guns.
and that's the thing. Russia made it over on time. Like, yo, if you niggas step in, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
But the way Russia's talking is like they won the big wars before.
But you have to remember though, it's because in hindsight to us, Russia is like the second superpower.
Yeah.
There is no if anything, China probably is up next, but Russia to us is the second superpower outside of the US.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if they just start bombing primetime places in the US?
You have to remember this.
It'll be a big war.
The Russian army don't play though. They actually do have their shit up.
Yeah.
No, they're serious.
They're serious.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I watched. You remember Ultimate Warrior or some shit.
The show?
That shit on Spike where it compared the two fucking different.
Yeah.
Fam, I remember they did a thing on the Russian Spetsnaz niggas.
Yo, hold on.
I was like, these niggas are crazy, yo.
Yo, explain the show because I've never heard of that before.
So basically, there was a show that would pit. So it's a really interesting show.
tough.
But so basically, it's a show that would take fighters just over history, so they'd probably take a ninja versus a Spartan and compare who would win in a battle, just based off of strength, equipment, and how
They would
technical skills and all this bullshit. So there was just an episode where they were comparing the Spetsnaz, the Russian Spetsnaz army to.
U.S. Army?
Was it the U.S.? I don't think they.
No, I think it was the
Is it Taliban or something?
Was it that controversial?
Was it the British? I know they. I don't think they wanted to do that because they have to make the U.S. win.
You know what I mean?
The ratings would have.
Yeah, but I'm like, yo, what?
What kind of bullshit is this? Turn it off, Lucy.
I think it was. I think it was the.
I think it was the British.
I don't think it was the British, bro. I think it was the Afghan niggas or something. I think it was terrorists versus I don't know, or it could have just been another Russian or one of those Eastern niggas. But basically, the show just compares those type of armies and shit against one another. So they just did one. They did one with the Russian Spetsnaz shit, and they just showed a whole bunch of specifics and the amount of shit that they have gadget wise that just benefits them in certain situations.
It was like the YouTube, Death Battle?
Yeah.
How they do cartoons?
I watched Death Battle. Yeah.
It was like that, but real life. That's it. Yeah,
I just remember the one takeaway from the Spetsnaz shit. They had this shit where when they draw their handgun, it's already loaded. It just load the gun for them. I'm like, whoa, nigga.
That's kind of sick. Oh, that's kind of sick.
Look, nigga, it's already loaded, nigga.
Squeeze that.
That's kind of sick.
And I know these niggas probably have some next shit because if you just look
nowadays,
at what all those world wars were producing, these niggas have some next type of gadgets.
But you know what? Some of our best technology came out because of war.
Yeah.
Internet, and computer.
GPS,
touchscreen,
cell phones.
Yeah, everything came out of war.
And I hate to say it, but
I hate to be that guy.
But
we're due for one.
No, not even that. I just hate to be that guy, but it comes from space development.
Oh, okay.
So when niggas at NASA is experimenting on little shit, the first niggas who get their hands on that shit is the army. Because it's all right, yo, might as well test it out and see what you niggas found. And boom, 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 there it is. Now you have technological thing, and then it goes. It's distributed worldwide.
Yeah, when they're able to commercialize it.
Yo, that self-driving shit, that's been years out. That's been out.
That's true.
They used it for the anti-tank mine shit. So in case if there's mines out there, they could make the truck go and do its thing.
Pretty sure they're drones.
Oh, it was. It was. It was the States. It was the Green Berets.
Huh?
Green Berets.
Green Berets versus
the Spetsnaz.
Oh, okay.
Green Berets is U.S.?
Yeah.
Specialized force.
Oh,
Okay.
that sounds British. A little bit of British.
They use it to confuse men to be like, yo, we're the British Army, Special Force.
I'd fall for it.
British.
British.
They good.
Yeah, no, that's the whole situation though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy over there, man. I didn't see that tank video, but I heard about it, and I was like, God damn, man.
A whole bunch of shit.
Stop
I seen
killing
this
your
other
own people,
video
man.
of I guess a building that looked like it took a tank shell or some shit. It was crazy, man.
Yeah, we need a modern day "We Are the World" song. Yeah,
That's not gonna work, bro.
China about to take Taiwan. It's just about to get messy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I seen. I just watched a video about that the other day.
What
you talking
what's
about?
that about?
I mean, not the other day, actually today. I watched a bit of it about
Something about
China
like
taking over
Taiwan's like alerted that there's ships in the radius, China's ships in the radius of Taiwan and shit.
You
They're
know,
basically doing the same shit that Russia's doing to Ukraine. They're doing to Taiwan.
Yeah.
yo, China said, yo, look at these guys. We fucking these guys. Let's do it too.
They see
Am
that.
I lying though? Can
All right,
China,
boys,
I
it's
feel like China be replicating everything that Russia does.
That's their
Low-key.
dog.
They're like, yo, if you guys do it, we're doing it.
Yeah, communism. Yeah.
True.
They're like, yo, anything you guys do, we're gonna follow.
We with it.
We would. Because like everything's made in China anyway too, so they probably feel like they're elite too.
The niggas like, yo, look how these
Don't
guys
they?
have the
Don't they
same
have
leader for how
Don't
many
they have
years?
the most units though? Like actual army wise, like people
That's
wise.
what I always be saying. They have the most
Facts,
people.
right? Yeah.
Yo,
They,
but
the
they
biggest
love niggas.
man
Like,
army.
But their tactical game.
love niggas,
Try to tell
right.
mans, yo, they have numbers, sure, but their army is shit.
Quality. The
try to
quality's
tell
not
man,
great.
if we
They have
had-
quantity. It's quantity over
I told
quality.
mans,
Right,
if we
right,
had to
right.
think about who's winning an actual war, it's the U.S.
Yeah.
The U.S. spends too much money on war, bro. They spend too much money on their army.
But you
on their
spend the
army.
most money doesn't really always make you the best though.
Oh, what do you mean? They've encouraged the American generation will fight for their country, nigga.
Oh yeah, for sure.
true.
You're right
Niggas
about that.
is
Yo,
crazy over
they've
there.
bred
Yeah.
nationalists, nigga. They will literally fight for their shit.
Yeah,
Don't-
that's a fact.
Like you tell an American nigga like, yo, their shit's gonna get invaded. I dare a nigga. I dare somebody. I wish somebody would. Like they'll.
It's true.
Yeah, it's actually
point.
it's actually night and day compared to Ukraine because like Ukraine's like, oh man, please don't come, but America's like,
They'll
yeah,
fight.
yeah, pull up, pull up.
Every
God,
every
it's
nigga is ready to fight. So I'm saying the difference is like China's there forcing niggas to be like, yo, we gotta be the best. Whereas like over there, it's like, yo, these niggas are ready to go whenever. Like,
Just let me know when.
yo, just let me know. Just let me know when to let the dogs out.
Yeah,
Yo,
once
like,
they feel threatened, they're gonna be like, yo, guys,
Yo.
they're trying to take away your stuff, huh? Mine?
yeah, these dogs
Are
are
you
good.
dumb?
Yeah, my dogs are hungry. Your dogs are scared to
This
fucking go.
nigga backing up his shit.
It's actually facts, bro.
Am I lying?
Man, they load up the AKs or shotguns in their
I
homes and everything.
I seen some shit way back. I don't remember if it was in a textbook or on the internet, but yo, these niggas, the Chinese army niggas, like they have pins in their collars, so like yo, if their head drops, they get a little prick. So it's like okay, like head up.
They have this.
Them niggas are scared, bro. Come on.
Yeah, bro. They gotta move in unison.
They got
Everything.
yo, they're scared, bro. They're shook. They're gonna lose.
That's kind of fucked up.
Martial arts, though. I don't know.
Because they
Yo,
probably
it
they'd
comes
probably
fist
rather
to
be
fist.
American
Don't
too.
say that.
You
Don't
only
say
you
that.
only have a certain amount of bullets, fam.
Yo,
say
that's
that.
a fact. Everybody drop guns. Asian niggas got it still.
Nah, y'all niggas is fucking crazy.
You're not ducking no tornado
Them
kick,
niggas
bro.
is not training no fucking. They're not doing that and gun training.
Yo,
at the
them
same
niggas
time.
made Street Fighter for a reason,
They did
son.
that, right?
America versus China.
Yeah.
And the Chinese niggas pulling out kung fu on them.
Hand to hand combat, come on.
Everybody does hand to hand combat, but I'm not saying like China's not gonna pull out some martial arts on
Did
your
you
ass.
see IP man, son?
Niggas not gonna
see
do
it, man?
jujitsu on you and shit and start doing backflips and shit.
Because like
Like,
genjutsu.
Cause that's what I think y'all niggas is on right now.
Yeah, they gonna bring out Enter the Dragon. They gonna fuck him up.
No, nah, nigga, they're not gonna do that shit.
I'm telling you, dog.
Niggas acting like they're going to a dojo right after gun practice. Bro.
Yeah, they're like us, bro. They're gonna go home
In
and
the
knock
fucking
Just
out.
imagine, just imagine,
Niggas are tired.
just imagine you on a special op, no gun, you know somebody in here with you, and all you hear is "What y'all?" You ain't scared?
I'm only scared if man slaps their knees.
The hand-to-hand combat is Taekwondo.
Come on, now.
But yo, those guys will get packed easily by the fucking. Come on, man. Yo, those guys are getting packed, yo.
I feel worried, bro. Like I'm not too worried about it still. Like in war, it's like I don't care for hand-to-hand
Yeah,
combat.
fucking
I'll stab him, man.
Yeah, dog. At what point you think I'm gonna drop my weapons to come fight you fist to fist?
Disarm you.
I'm not fighting with honor, bro. It's war.
Yeah,
There's no honor in war.
You trying to disarm me while the guns are already locked up at you?
Yo, there's a dude on Instagram that can do it.
Are you talking about the Detroit?
the Detroit nigga.
Detroit police
Where
force?
do you think he learned it? From China.
What?
He learned it from the best, man.
Police
Especially
force.
like-
Yeah. He's gonna put his finger in the trigger to stop the gun.
Man's been watching too much movies.
Oh my god,
Too many
man.
movies and too many TV shows.
Grabbing by his nose, flipping by his nose, my nigga. Come on.
You really gonna be thinking about that while in action?
Telling you, man. You just fucking about, man. That's it, bro.
Hand-to-hand combat is nothing, bro.
Oh god.
Only when you have no gun,
Yeah.
obviously.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have a gun. We're at war.
You're at war,
I got
dog.
guns, I got knives.
I got
I have
everything.
pepper spray just in case.
I got a fucking stun grenade at you, bro. Like, I'll dash it at you too if that has to.
Just use it as a
Yeah, bro. Use it as a fucking.
yeah.
Use the corner of it and keep knocking your head into it, dog.
Yo, this
Anything is
guy's
a
so
weapon
ready.
out here, bro.
This guy's so ready.
I should try to fight with honor. Fuck that, bro.
Yeah, like, fuck off.
Yo.
It's wartime, bro. Screw that, bro.
Niggas actually out here trying to fight
I'm
with
trying to
honor.
survive, bro. If we're doing hand to hand, I'm losing. I'm grabbing dirt. That's on your face, bro.
Telling you.
I
Take out that fucking steel toe boot,
I
dog.
remember, yo, y'all gotta hear this. I remember me and this guy had a conversation on Discord. And I'm like, yo, if you ever got in a fight and the guy's bigger than you, what are you doing? This guy's like, yo, I'm grabbing nuts.
Grab his dick and twist it! Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA?
Yeah, bro. I'm winning.
Nigga, watch someone's anime, dog.
Bro, I'm not losing.
I'm gonna throw dirt in their eye.
I'm not losing.
This nigga think they're gonna get fucking disgruntled for like 13 seconds.
He's going straight for the nut shot. This nigga's going, twist. I'm just like,
Bro, I'm
what?
trying to win, bro.
Wait, what do you say you're gonna do?
He's gonna grab his nuts.
Oh, I thought you were gonna grab his
Bro, if I'm
buzz.
losing,
Oh,
bro,
Oh.
if I'm losing, I'll sack him, man. I feel no worries about
Yeah, no.
That is an
I always
option,
thought, I'm
man.
like, yo, who said I
shit had me
can't
crying.
punch somebody's balls or kick their nuts or some
You
shit?
getting
Like,
kicked.
I'm saying.
So,
That shit has me crying.
Especially if I'm losing, bro. If I'm losing,
So,
yo,
like, that's
I mean,
so
I'm doing
cowardly.
anything I can. Yeah.
fuck this pride shit, nigga.
I could have killed you, but I'm gonna spare your life.
You're trying to fight with honor and everything, nigga. Like, fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to win. I'm trying to go home. That's what I'm trying to do that
If
day.
you really think about it, our balls really be the like that little spot like
Yo,
on the Death Star.
The
It's our
ultimate
Achilles.
Achilles heel, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Ultimate
Like, you know, on the
Achilles
Death
heel.
Star, how you had that one little spot.
Yeah.
That's us.
That's literally what it is for us.
Stress.
The low blow. Remember in wrestling how they used to always just make it like make it dirty? You guys always used to do that.
Yo.
Yeah.
They give you the low blow or the poke in the eye.
They'll get up after the pin.
Yeah.
Get someone to distract the ref. Get a little go an uppercut. You see that guy just on the ground. I used to be like, yo, I'm like, I can hug that. You know, I'll be good.
You don't want to hug that.
Son really put the full force at you with the bicep and all that. Like, that shit is
They'll be
crazy.
getting up. Hug
But
that.
you know, that's how you can tell wrestling was fake at that point, because like the man was giving you it right here, so it's not gonna hurt as much if he actually like punched you.
You guys see that
I saw
clip?
hers.
You guys saw that clip when they're both knocked out, and then he tapped the other man to get up at the same time after the pin. Yeah.
And you see the top stuff.
There's a clip where they're both like knocked out, like they knocked each other out, and the
Yeah.
ref was just looking. And then Kane tapped the Undertaker, and they both stood up at the same time. And
I did not see the top, yo. To this day, I don't see the top.
Wrestling kills me, bro.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Rest in
Everything's
peace.
on point, bro.
Yo,
Rest in
wake
peace,
up,
Eddie
wake up.
Guerrero.
Yo,
man.
them guys are magicians.
All right,
B.
ready? 1, 2, 3.
They're both knocked out. We lie, we cheat, we
A real
steal.
entertainment thing, bro. I was really tuned in to wrestling still.
I was like,
Because there was even, you remember the fucking custody battle match between Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero?
oh yeah,
That shit.
That was
We
crazy.
lie, we cheat, we steal, dog.
that was
peace.
I'll never forget. They did a custody battle through a wrestling match. Eddie Guerrero said, "That's not your dad, bro.
I mean, your dad.
I'm your dad.
Kills him.
I'm gonna fuck him up in the ring."
You can't
You're
lie.
gonna
You
be
can't
my
lie. Like,
son.
you definitely tried
That was
some
actually
moves on
hilarious,
some
yeah.
people back.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I did that.
What?
Try, I did, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
We talked
the
about
leg
this.
catch
We
tornado
talked about
joint.
this. Yeah, we talked about this.
Have to.
That shit
See a
crazy.
bull, you trying to 619 when you see that.
You tried to
bull.
619?
You're wild still.
Bruh.
You're wild for 60 from the top rope.
I was doing bare RKOs. Especially wintertime and wintertime on the field.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Woo!
Chelsea.
I'm not standing. RKO!
Right into the
Right into the
snowplow.
snow, nigga.
Pedigree.
Dangerous.
The
Pedigree
pedigree.
is wild.
Pedigree.
Wild. I used to want a pedigree before too, but that's wild.
Yeah,
I gave someone the John Cena FU.
Okay.
I did rock bottom.
Yeah, I did a Batista bomb.
I did Batista bomb as well.
Holy shit, y'all niggas is not
I
playing.
speared the man.
For real.
Oh yeah, spear in the snow, yeah.
I know none of y'all niggas did the choke slam yet.
The choke slam?
Choke slam once.
My brother used to do the choke slam.
was crazy.
To do it
bro.
Nah,
properly,
but that
it's
second
hard.
person has to jump though. You're not.
Yeah, you gotta
picking
do a
them.
little jump
no.
still. You gotta sell it.
Nah.
Unless you're a small
didn't really- You could do the choke slam without somebody jumping. You just have to pick them up with your other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to grab them by their leg.
Yeah.
And you have to just raise it by the neck.
Oh.
Yeah,
Those are good
I remember I
times.
used to see Undertaker grab men's like their pants
Their belt.
and then actually lift them up.
Yeah.
Because I remember I kind of used to
Speedos.
try it on my little brother. I'm like, damn, this shit heavy. Oh yeah, this shit heavy. You can't even lift him by his neck, and that shit
Yo,
looks
I'm
like it
telling
hurt.
you, yo.
DT a man. Suplex.
What was that again? DT.
DDT is like when you tuck them under your arm and then you drop down.
Never did the
You slap
DDT.
their,
Good.
you slap their back twice.
I remember you guys used to bench men's.
Huh?
Or like one person would stand like on all fours behind them, and then you push, and then you
Oh, that
push,
was
they'd
funny.
flip
Oh,
over.
I've done that.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know what's funny?
There are times in the
You be talking to them, yeah. Next man just goes behind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story about doing that. So I remember back in middle school, there was this like tall, lanky black guy that these other guys I know they were trying to jump. So they hit me up. They're just like, yo, come through. We're gonna jump this guy. I'm like, all right, say less. So we walk
They
over
asked
to
you
this
to be a
guy.
bench, didn't you?
Huh?
I said they asked you to be a
Yo,
bench.
they put me. So I was the bench. Yo, one man jumped off my back and did the freaking roll. I landed on the guy.
What?
Holy.
Yo.
Bro, I remember when it happened, I was like, bro, this is crazy.
What kind of super move is this? They made you a part of it? That's crazy.
Made me a part of it. Yo,
man.
and man's like, yo,
It's not
I'm
Tekken
gonna jump
tag.
off your back and I'm gonna do this.
Second tag
This
tournament,
nigga
dog.
became a shadow clone, dude.
Don't kill me.
God damn, man. That's crazy, man.
But it's funny, they all got suspended except for me.
Ultimate.
Except for you.
Yeah.
And you were the catalyst.
Yeah, no, I was the catalyst.
bench.
They recruited me.
Without him, though, that move wouldn't have been off.
Yeah, it's what it is. I never got
shit
suspended.
crazy.
I was happy.
Technically, they used him as an item, bro.
Yeah, I was an item. I was a prop
so
for the.
Man, he was just
that.
tying his shoe. Allow him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was slippery, and I was like, "Oh man, what's going on?"
Not my shoe being untied at this particular moment.
Whole ass sneaker print on the back of your hoodie, dog. Okay.
You got a salt print on your back.
His step ladder.
Wasn't even part of this shit. I didn't do this stuff.
Wow.
It's not
There's
me.
this one thing I wanted to bring up though. Have you guys seen the Bill Cosby documentary?
The one on Crave?
Yeah, the one on Crave.
Yo,
So
I hear what they're saying.
it's called.
We need to talk about Bill.
Yeah, let's talk about Bill. Bill
What more
Cosby.
we gotta talk about, man? We know what happened.
We know what happened still, bro. Yo, that documentary's pretty.
You watched
Pretty
it?
wild. I watched all 4 parts,
Okay.
bro.
Is it long?
Each episode I think it's like about
Let me guess, he
40,
did that
50
shit.
minutes. Bro, man did that shit.
I know. It's like, but it's
Yeah.
like, what more do we gotta talk about
But
Bill?
it was
bro?
just kind of more of like everyone knew about it. Like everyone that was on the set of the Cosby Show knew about it. The man was talking about doing it, about like putting stuff in things, drinks and all that.
Pudding puffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yo.
That's what he says. The pudding puffs.
Damn.
So there was bare stuff the man was actually doing, and I was like, bro, that's wild. And one of the takes in it was funny was that they're saying that he was always getting at young black kids for sagging their pants and everything and looking like quote unquote gang members. But then people are like, well, but you're a rapist. How you trying to tell me anything?
Yo, you know what it is? Cause them niggas is low key like narcissistic, so they're like it's almost like they think they're perfect type of thing. Like,
But it's also what they were saying as well is that they feel like when you look at it, it's like he broke down so much barriers for like different like comedians and different like people on TV shows.
So he
Hold on,
saves,
hold on,
but he
hold on.
rapes.
Yo, you remember what I said before?
But he.
That I said that, yo, depending on what you're doing for people,
Yeah.
depends how much you can get by.
He saves
So
more than
he
he
was doing
rapes.
so much for the black community that everyone's like, yo, just
Let it be.
Just let it be. Because he's giving that heat.
Yeah.
He's giving opportunities, and he's groundbreaking for a lot of black people.
Fuck
but
that.
eventually, when he wasn't dropping that heat, that's when things catch up.
Yeah.
So I think I said it even with R. Kelly, where I was like, if you're producing bangers and all that stuff, people will look the other way. But you gotta keep dropping those hits. When the minute you stop,
What?
people are gonna start turning on you, and then now all the other stuff you're doing, all you did in the back, is now gonna come to light.
To a certain degree.
Yeah, no, I don't think the first thing you were talking about kind of made more sense than the R. Kelly one.
Nah, that's even an example. At the time when R. Kelly was in his prime, a lot of black people turned the other cheek.
True.
I think it's also because we also didn't have a whole lot of full out information like we did.
Bro, there's a whole ass video.
I hear you, but not everyone had access to a video.
But people in the courtroom and I saw people did have it because it was bootlegged and it was being passed around.
I'm not saying I want to see it, but I'm saying I didn't hear anybody near my ends or around me say that they saw it.
But the Americans, like, that's the people that are dealing with it. Because remember, we're Canadians, so there's certain things that's gonna happen there that's not gonna be like here over here. So like people over there, they saw it. And a lot of black people, even when I was watching Surviving R. Kelly, they're like, yo, we saw the video, but we're just like, yo, the man's giving us ignition.
Honestly, man, yo.
And the remix. No, but
That's what I'm saying.
Man, Bill Cosby on his way out of here anyways, man. Leave that old man alone, bro. It's too late.
Well, remember, he got blessed because one of the judges gave him a pardon.
I mean, he's blind in one eye anyways, ain't he?
yeah, credit scrolling.
You know what I mean?
GG's for him.
He out of here. I don't even know if it's like... It's unfortunate it happened, but it's too late. Y'all should have caught him in the act.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Nah, when they're talking, they're just saying that like they felt that they're the ones that fucked up that night by passing out. And then it wasn't until later when they started talking to other people and being like, yo, that happened to you too?
But like...
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. And then when they start seeing on the news, then that's when they're like, yo, I'm not the only one that this happened to. Like, one of the women was like, her own family members are like, yo, don't say nothing.
But like, what type of rape we talking about? Like, is it like a pudding pop type rape, or like
drink it? She didn't know it. It was one of those.
Or was it like, were they trying to go holler with him, or did they ask for it? Because some of them said they asked for one, or asked for something, and he gave it to them.
Like he would be like, yo, do you want something to drink? They'll be like, yeah, let me get something to drink. And then they'll sip the drink and they'll be like, yo, this tastes kind of weird. But
I don't know, man.
Then there's other things that were there that said like he offered them a pill, and then they were like, yeah, let me take that, and then they took it. And then there's another thing that said he gave her 2 pills, and then she passed out. But like as I said, some of them are saying that yeah, they took the pill, they didn't know what it was. That's on them. But there's some of them that had no idea what they were taking. Like one of the women that she was saying that like he gave her a coffee, and she was just like, when she took a sip of it, she's like, wow, I've been like, she's like, once she sipped it, she's like, yo, I realized I was drugged. And then she's like, she looked at him and said, you motherfucker, and then she passed out.
I don't believe that. I don't know why, but I don't believe that. One sip and you taste that shit?
You can taste shit when it's different, bro.
One sip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially if you drink it on the regular.
Yeah, especially if you
If
drink
you do
it
it on the
You don't even know how much he put in it.
Yeah.
Coffee
Oh,
shop.
how much you put into it?
Because
Okay,
it's
that's
like,
kinda
and it's
crazy.
hot, so it's gonna dissolve,
Yeah.
right? So
I was gonna
think
s-
about it.
I was gonna say like Molly water tastes different. Yeah. You taste that shit and you drink it like this shit tastes like bitter. Yeah. You can definitely taste it, especially if you're used to drinking it.
Okay.
I said 2 sugars now.
Yeah. Yo, that's what I'm saying. Some people drink that shit. It's like, yo, this don't even taste like 2 sugars.
Decaf and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Regular coffee.
Okay.
So-
Fair enough. You know what? That's a fair point, because I could tell when water is like Dasani or like, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't even want
Your taste is a vital like fucking
Yeah.
sense
Fair
to
enough.
have. You know? So like
that palate.
it's a defense mechanism really. So like you know, when you taste something off, it's like, yo, that's it. It's like I remember one time I was doing security and some random stupid ass explosion happened and I went in the fucking
Explosion?
kind of. I was like so I went inside the dude's place.
Nigga, you ain't gonna skip past the explosion part. The fuck happened? Like, what?
All right, little story time. I was doing security. I got a call. There was a somewhat of a quote unquote explosion on the 5th floor or whatever. I went over there. I got to the floor. I seen the wall kind of protruding out a bit, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Jesus.
Then I went inside the dude's house, and I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck happened?" It was me and some other security guys, And the dude was like, yo, I was trying to change a light. And I was like, yo, I was so confused by just what I was seeing. And in my head, I was like, what, the light's on? Even though you just said you're trying to change a light. And in the midst of hearing him talking and everything, I was smelling something. And I was just like, yo, like, this is not smoke. Like it's gas. Not like steam. It's not dust. It smelled chemically. It smelled like really weird. And I was just like, yo, something's not right. And I just cut after.
Called Whitem?
I didn't call him Whitem, but like, we had to fucking.
Why you say like I ain't no snitch, nigga?
But I really was not. So that's what I'm saying. For real. Like, so I didn't call him Whitem.
I was in uniform, but like, shit. POP, hold it down.
They just say, yo, tell everybody to evacuate the thing and pull the fire alarm thing. I was like,
you didn't even feel right pulling that shit, nigga. It's some bullshit.
Nah, that was the fun part. I just want to see everybody run out the place.
Got me snitching out here, shit.
Sneaky.
But anyways, what I was basically trying to say was, your senses. You know, you could definitely smell when shit just doesn't seem right. When especially if you've never like smelled or tasted something before.
Fair enough.
Same way, it's like if you've never seen something before and you're just like, something's off.
Fair enough.
Or like when information is given to you and you're like, yo, there's like a lot of holes in this story. Like this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, fair enough. But, all right.
But like it was just crazy that like with some of the women when they're like, yo, my family member said nah. He like especially the black women, they're like how their family members like, yo, don't say nothing because he's such a big important part of the black community and stuff like that because of the fact he was like groundbreaking. And like how impactful the Cosby Show was, and Fat Albert and all those things to the black communities.
Did he piece? Go ahead. I was gonna say, did he piece them off anything at that time? Like
the women?
Yeah, to like silence them up or?
Nah, man just said, yo, I don't know what you're talking about. You're the one that got like he'll tell them like, yo, you're the one that drank too much and stuff like that.
What you about to say?
No, I was just trying to say, like it's crazy how like families would say that to like somebody who went through that, and that was just making me think like, yo, I wonder how it must be being like I don't even know what generation this would be, but it'd be like a third or fifth generation like American like person, you know what I mean? Because for us, we're technically first generation Canadians, right?
Yeah, for our families, yeah.
So it's like we're growing up in a system where we have to navigate it, and when we have kids, we could tell them blah blah.
What's what? Yeah.
But for them, it's like, yo, they've experienced like a trash type of like living situation, like in terms of society, where like it could have just been more like through segregation and everything, or just more racist and shit.
Yeah.
So it's like them experiencing something and then seeing something as good as Cosby, and it's like, yo, like we can't lose that because whatever.
Yeah.
It's just interesting to see because it's like,
I can see it coming from a black woman's perspective, but some of the women were white, weren't they?
Yeah, some were white, some were black. But like the white woman for most of them was just like the picture that was being painted for them is like a white woman trying to take down another black man and stuff like that, you know. So in hindsight,
Cosby
he had
kind of devilish stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Man knew the
game.
Industry, dog.
Man knew the game, so the man was just like, yo, I'm gonna play it. And when that judge gave him that pardon, this guy just said, yo, it doesn't even matter no more, bro.
Free at last.
Try to lock me up? Shit, I'm just gonna pull up the pardon. Are you dumb?
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
So
Yeah, man.
That's the world we live in, man.
the world we live in still.
For real.
Not necessarily anymore. I'm not saying.
It's getting better.
But yeah, I feel like
No, it's getting better.
no. Yo, I was talking about this kind of area, but like, yo, the more and more shit that keeps getting exposed, it's just gonna be harder to kind of get away with certain shit. Because now you're gonna have niggas that are gonna be preying.
That's fair.
situation.
No Me Too movement. That did something.
Yeah.
Because now everyone's privy to certain things. So it's like, yo, what else can you get away with? That
Because even celebrities
now you have to just be more slimy, and it's like the more slimy you look, it's like, bro, you're really sick.
Yeah,
It's kind of like with well, like you said, the crime gets better as fast as I don't know what the word for it is, but like as fast as we get more aware of these things, crime gets better just as fast.
Yeah.
So it's a good and bad
because
situation.
people innovate new ways of getting away with
Yeah.
it, which now like a lot of celebrities, they get just sign NDAs now, especially when you come into their house. So if like, if whatever happens, but you can't say nothing because you signed this contract saying whatever you see or experience here, you can't talk.
No, that only protects you to a certain extent.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm still saying.
I hear what you're saying.
It's still something that because most people aren't going to read it.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean, but I'm talking about for celebrities. It's like they're going to figure out ways around it where they'll just get you to sign stuff before you come in, or they'll take away your phones, or they'll like figure out something.
It only works to a certain extent. It's one thing I learned in one of these law classes I took. It's like, there's only so much that NDA can protect you, but if there's a certain amount of negligence or like, where that person's put in danger or where they feel like they're unaware of what they're signing, it can be like,
negated.
Yeah, negated or the clause can be broken. Yeah, so it's kind of crazy, but like I see what you're saying though. Yeah, they think in new ways.
Yeah, there's ways around it, and I'm pretty sure they can figure out ways to be like, you came in, the camera showed that you weren't under any influence, and someone quote unquote read it to you.
I was gonna say like I feel like there's just so many factors that play into like into all of that having to be the case for an NDA to kind of like work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because like, okay, now it's like to prove all of that, it's like, are you sure that NDA is even gonna do anything now? Because
you can get a lot of information tossed out.
Outside of that, it's like now there'd be so much people just more privy to say something like that. It's like, this person's making me sign an NDA. It's probably not even best I even go then.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But it's just kind of on you if you want to go through it.
But then,
and usually when you're at a certain celebrity status, people are gonna still say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna come through," because I'm going to Nick's house.
Yeah.
Like I don't care. Like I heard the rumors, but none of it came out true because he wasn't found guilty. So
I bet you there's still women going to Trey Songz's place.
Hello?
Or CB.
Or CB. For sure.
It's crazy because sometimes we bump into some tracks. I'm like, damn, that's CB sound good, man.
You feel away?
This is R. Kelly. That's not R. Kelly situation. That's R. Kelly situation.
R. Kelly's messing with kids.
It's just extremes. It's just extremes.
That's the fucked part about it.
Yeah.
It's because it's just that double-edged sword. It's just like, it's like, you.
Oh, yeah, Nick, you got talking to your mic.
It's like, your morals are on some next shit. It's like, one person, like, what's the severity of it?
Come on, man.
You know what I mean?
How bad was it, though?
For R. Kelly, though.
We're not going on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say for R. Kelly, though, like I feel like when you start messing with kids, that's when it's like, all right, it's pretty fucked up.
It is
because you're taking advantage of a youth. But when I feel like when you're an adult, it's just like people kind of look at it more as that you should be more responsible.
Yeah.
You know, like you look at it as be like, well, nah, they took advantage of me because of their status. It's like, well, that's your fault by being infatuated by their status.
For being hypergamous.
Yeah, so it's on you to be like, don't become like an idiot when someone that has such a high stature comes around.
You know what you're getting into.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
The news is out there. You heard the rumors.
You seen the receipts.
You know what I mean? You saw the pudding pops.
You follow shit.
But speaking of documentaries, we talked about it a little before, but the Kanye West documentary. Y'all get into it? You got into it?
I did not watch the second episode, but the first episode. Oh my gosh! I'm not trying to spoil anything, but that really inspired me.
Yeah, don't spoil it still.
Right?
Super inspiring.
Wait for part 3 to come out before I watch it.
But you're just gonna binge the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yo,
smart. You should.
Honestly, yeah, but like, watch it anyways.
No, I'm gonna wait
because it's good.
Days.
Yeah, it's
March 2nd, right?
Yeah, 2nd or 3rd.
Wednesday, on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I can wait till. Well, I'm not even gonna watch it Wednesday. I'm probably gonna watch it that weekend.
There's so much I pulled out of it, and I'm sure everybody did, like inspiration, whatever. But also, like, this guy really wears his heart on his sleeve. Like that moment where he went back to Chicago after a long time in New York, and he went back to link up with one of his homies that he grew up with, Doug or whatever, and he made a diss track about him, and like, you could see how hurt he was by that.
Yeah,
like, and it just goes to show, like, how that guy just really wears his heart on his sleeve, and like, that situation they have with like Drake or Big Sean or like John Legend,
it means a world to him.
Yeah, like he really thought these niggas, like, they were boys, like they were real friends.
They're ride or die.
Yeah,
basically, like he thought that
because that nigga said it to his face, like, like you the guy. We have memories. This and that, and man.
The shit we ran through,
Yo, your mom taught me this, and he's like, what? Like, wow.
My mom used to send me to his house all the time.
You know what I mean? And then like even deeper than that, like saying how like the passing of his mom broken because his mom was like almost like
it's everything.
Bro, I was
like
gonna
the first person to like believe in him.
I was gonna say, fam, the one thing I really took from it, the first one too, was like, yo, his mom, yo, I get why he really loved his mom, man. Yo, his mom, she supported him.
Yeah,
she really did believe in him. When I seen her rapping his bars, I'm like, my mom actually dropped. I
seen clips before before this came out of like, it was when what's it called? It was with his first album. And I forgot what song it was. Oh no, it was the second album, Hey Mama, and she was rapping it with him, and I was like, damn. I understand how Kanye feels like the connection with your mom like that, and like, I haven't gone through it yet of like losing that connection, but it's just kind of more of like
you cherish it. Like,
it's just more of like when I look at him and how much it crushed him. Like I haven't seen the doc yet, but how much it crushed him like from public perception. It's just like,
bro,
damn.
when you watch it, it's almost heartbreaking, man. Because like, yo, looking at all the shit he went through. Looking at like how he progressed, like when you first see the guy looks like a super nerd. Not to like disrespect, but like he looks like he's very sheltered, kind of. I don't know if that's the right word. Yeah, like when I first saw him, like he had braces
and stuff like that.
No, it was before that.
I
don't mean the expensive polos. I'm talking about like regular.
Like just
when you watch it,
Kanye,
you'll see. Like the first time you see him,
he was a sheltered type of nigga.
That's what I got. I
thought it felt like.
He just wasn't a gang member.
Yeah, just felt like he just wasn't that type
He wasn't
of
about that
He was just
life.
more. I feel like he was just.
Chicago, which is one of the worst.
I think he was just a person who was just observing. I don't think I think he was out like he's seen shit and everything. I think he was like sheltered from it.
And because
he
maybe not sheltered. Yeah, it's like I said, maybe not sheltered isn't the right word, but like it was just like he wasn't really a part of that environment. But like he was surrounded by it, and he was just trying to like survive and get through it. Because he was really about that music, like for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he wasn't getting and the amount of niggas that were like fronting on him and were like playing him. It was crazy, bro.
I'm not surprised though.
But yeah, in their defense, I kind of get it because it's like, yo, you knew him, you know him for being sick. It's like if I'm like, yo, you guys know me as being a sick photographer. I'm like, nah, man, I told you guys I produce. Like, why the fuck you guys keep saying like, come take my picture or some shit? I told you I could produce your track.
Or like when you told me you played the guitar.
What?
Were you lying?
Were you lying when you told me you played the guitar?
I mean, you were lying.
Yo, never mind.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yo, last week.
Never mind. I believe
this guy forgot his own lie.
Wow, I really.
The boy who cried was.
What are you talking about?
This guy dropped the ball on his own tank.
It's a guitar.
Damn. Yeah, what's a guitar, yo?
This guy's like guitar, huh?
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we lied to him like 2 weeks ago. That
You the reason Kanye's can't make it in the world, bro. You the reason.
no, you don't say that.
Oh man, but anyways, you can continue. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Watch your second episode.
Kanye's a legend, man.
I will say though, I remember after the first episode, I remember seeing some tweets, specifically from Wayno. And if you guys don't know who Wayno is, Wayno...
$1 Million Podcast?
No. He works closely with Rock Nation.
Okay.
But he worked close. Yeah, he worked at Rock Nation, but he used to work at like a label. I can't remember. Anyways, but I remember, huh? QC, no.
That's where I seen QC on the show.
Maybe now, I don't know, but back in the day, he used to do shit for The Rock. Anyways, Wayno was saying that like, yo, Kanye B would pull up to the office like all the time with his camera crew and just keep doing that same rap shit to the people or whatever, and that's why I guess they kind of looked unimpressed or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were,
I remember that too.
And Wayno was like, yo, at that point, he was basically already signed to The Rock. But I guess he was just trying to like...
I think it was like more looked as a
document it.
producer.
Huh?
He's just trying to capture that moment.
Yeah, I guess he was trying to document it, but then it's like... I guess he was really just trying to sell the point that like, yeah, he is a rapper. But Wayno was making it seem like... He was making it seem like, yo, he came in there one time and was just like... Did the bars and everyone's like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I
But
don't
it's like
think-
he been in there multiple times doing it.
He knew where the CD player was. and
Yeah,
everything
like he knew
already,
everything.
so-
Like so, you just run in there with the same cameraman and like, yo,
Yeah.
boom, 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 let's do it.
But they were playing. They were fronting on him, man. It was just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Dame was taking serious at all.
Not at all.
That's why he said Dame was like one of the ones that like actually pushed him the most. I was like, everyone,
I don't know
that's why he still messes with Dame.
I don't
a
know
lot.
if that
like,
was behind the scenes.
Dame the chain that he has is Dame's chain. Well, he got the chain that Kanye got when he got signed to The Rock was Dame's chain.
Yeah,
So I don't think it was like a.
I don't think it was a diss thing.
I don't think it was a diss thing. I just think I think they really explained it like full and simple. Like, yo, the artist that they were looking for at the time just wasn't Kanye. They were getting niggas like PD Crack, oh my gosh, Beanie.
Beanie Siegel.
Who else? Not Scarface.
Fuck.
Freeway.
Who's it?
Was it Freeway? I think Freeway.
Is that
a
your
one-
bitch? Who's on that track? Memphis Bleak.
Memphis Bleak.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of these niggas who were like, you know,
More country rap.
kind of more like prospects to kind of join The Rock. So I just don't. The narrative that they didn't want him, just I think they
I believe
needed.
it.
You think so?
As a producer, they needed him.
Yeah, I think
Not
they-
saying
as a rapper,
not saying that they didn't need him, but like at that time, that's what they were looking for. Like they were trying to ride the wave.
I think they probably would have wanted to sign him eventually as a rapper, but just it would have taken way longer.
Yeah, if he wasn't so persistent, he probably wouldn't have been where he is now.
If he didn't go to Jay and rap, I think that's where he wouldn't have been taken as serious.
Yeah.
I think he would have been still an artist under The Rock,
Ahead of his time.
but it wasn't until he got to basically rap in front of Jay was when he was. They were like, all right, yo, like the co-sign from the greatest rapper now, like. Now
Even from Scarface
It's funny,
too.
he even talked about this in I don't know if you guys listened to the end of, like the last track on what was the first album?
College Dropout.
College Dropout.
Yeah.
If you listen to the last track on College Dropout, he actually explains like a lot of the stuff.
The last call, yeah.
Yeah. He explained like the whole story about his come up and all that stuff. So like I guess some of the stuff I'm gonna see it and be like, oh yeah, I remember him talking about this.
Right.
It's a lot more in depth.
Well, yeah,
there's
that
a
was
lot of
gonna be
things
more
that you
in-depth.
don't see.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised
But
all
it's
the
just like a
footage that
13-minute
he's got
track.
for that long though, and that quality.
Yo.
Like it was like, it's I don't know. It's,
Yo,
I don't know,
the man saw it.
They in the
saw
second
the
episode,
vision.
they actually tell you what camera it is too.
Yeah, Canon something. Canon
Girl is
MK
like, what
or
camera is that? And
whatever.
he's like, he tells her, and I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yeah.
It's a Sony, I think.
Did you say Sony? I thought you said
Or
Canon.
maybe it is a Canon.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I
I don't
don't
know. But it's a.
But
I think it's just a matter of just keeping those tapes because they all used to take a disc and.
Yeah, but he was already in the mindset of that he was a rapper.
He's gonna be great.
To document exactly.
Yeah, I think it's just more that he believed in himself.
Yeah, he really
that
just saw
knew,
him.
He knew that if he just kept working hard, he's gonna get to where he needs to go, and he didn't cheat the game. You know, that's the
I
big
think
thing.
it's all.
That too.
I think it's also because
He meant the right people.
Kanye. I think
That's
Kanye
true.
even just asked him to kind of just come along too. I don't think it was just purely like, yeah, I believe in this guy, so I'm gonna follow him. I think that was just for the doc.
He put himself out there.
Huh?
Yeah,
He put himself out there and
Who,
met the right
me?
people. No, I'm sorry, Kanye.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Kanye was just put himself out there, saw the met the right people,
Especially when he moved
and
to
really
LA.
just sold Cootie on
Yeah.
the whole like, yo, I could do it type shit. And
it's that energy.
alright.
It's that energy he came with. Like the main things, if you believe in yourself, other people are gonna believe in you.
Literally.
You know, and if you don't believe in yourself or you're kind of iffy about yourself, people are gonna be like, maybe we'll see.
You gotta sell your
Stuff
shit.
like that.
Yeah.
And when you sell it the right way, especially the fact he's probably telling these people like, yo, I'm signed to Rock Nation, they're probably like, yo, this guy's legit.
True, but he was also dissing like the fashion and shit. Like he really differentiated himself when it came to like how he branded himself.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
Be the best dressed rapper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys think he's the best dressed rapper?
Yes.
At a certain time, yeah.
I think he's just. I think he looks like he's the most comfiest.
He sets the most trends, bro.
I think he's the most comfiest dressed rapper.
Yeah.
Every trend you see now is from Kanye, bro.
You know what's
Like
funny?
what?
Yeah, I was
the dad shoes, the Crocs.
I just went to a mall. I forget which mall it was, and I saw an Asian guy wearing the same puffy
puffer
black jacket
Yo,
that Kanye wore. I'm like, how you get this?
The hoodies too. Hoodies.
You niggas are forgetting the fucking shades this nigga brought.
I remember the shades.
Niggas forgetting you can't tell me nothing scarf?
The blind shades?
Yeah.
The ones from the Stronger video?
You niggas don't remember you can't tell me nothing scarf?
The polo hat.
Yeah.
Come on, the good one?
Bruh.
Oh, yeah. The girl, yeah.
That's a fact still.
The shambalas and shit.
Yo, you know what? Yo,
That's
that's
the
actually
question.
crazy.
Yo, when Kanye came out with the Jaspers in it, what the fuck? This guy
Yeah.
was
Game on everything.
the
That's a fact.
polo tees.
That's a
Come
fact.
on,
I just forget how legendary this guy is.
Kanye was
fact.
setting trends,
That's
my
fact.
nigga.
Bro, on all accounts,
That's fact.
legendary.
To this
That's
day,
fact.
he's still doing his thing. Yo, when I see him rocking the same fit, I'm like, bro, I fuck with it. I read
Yeah.
it.
He's
I
a
get it.
character, yeah. He's
get
a
it.
main character, dog.
Yeah.
He's the main
Character
character. It's the main character energy.
For real.
I get it, bro. It's that Gemini energy. The real Gemini nigga, bro. I get it
You believe in that shit?
to a degree.
Okay. What you believe in about it? Like
Moon rising.
Yeah, all that.
crystals and shit?
Nah, not the crystal shit.
Crystals is like one step on crack, bro.
I do the science shit. Just
Yeah.
be mad.
Charge your rocks. Make sure you charge your rocks up. In
That
the
really
sun
is
and
how I do act.
You don't think it's just super broad and it's just like
To a degree, until like you do more deeper looking into it, like.
It gets wild still.
Like when you get like the time shit into mind you, I looked into this during like the height of like COVID, and I was
Okay.
just bored. I was just on Clubhouse listening. I'm like, oh, interesting. Okay, cool. And then after I was just learning, I was just learning this and that. I figured all this bullshit. I'm looking more in depth, and I'm like, oh, it's pretty
They
cool.
got you, huh?
I'm pretty
Okay.
cool. It's pretty cool that it kind of seems like it's talking about me. But I have no doubt in my mind that
Is it-
all of the other ones
You
kind
guys
of
have a co-star?
yeah. I have
A
all of
what?
it, bro. I have the whole trifecta.
what is a co-start?
I don't know. I
The app co-star.
It's the same
What is
shit, like the astrology shit.
It's like an app
all-
that you
they all
put
got
your
that?
specific horoscope in, and it tells you
It tells you everything. It tells you
like astrology wise and explains it. It breaks it down.
It's cool if you're like the spiritual nigga where you're like you kind of like the where you kind of like just the shit where it's kind of telling you like, yo, try to be focused and like, you know,
Yeah.
be aware of certain energies.
It's like daily mantras.
I mean, like
Right.
energies, like just be aware of certain shit that like, you know, you might be facing in during this time because it tries to predict like that type of energy that you're on and shit.
You can also like add your friends, and you can see the compatibilities.
I don't do all
specific
of
things
that
and shit like that.
No?
I think the only person I have is my brother.
Still, what's the app called?
Co-star.
Nah.
Check it out. Check it out.
You need time passage, bro. Time passage is.
Co-star is up.
I like CoStar, but CoStar be telling some next shit sometimes. Like, all right,
Damn, so the only issue I have when it comes to these kind of things is that I don't know what time I was born.
ask your mom.
Neither do
I
I.
asked my mom, but she said she doesn't remember the
That
exact
don't
time.
mean anything.
I checked my birth certificate. My birth certificate doesn't say the
None of
time
this
either.
means anything.
It just says
It's
the
not
date.
that important.
The day is enough, bro.
Yeah.
Because the time is just, it doesn't mean anything. That
That's
mean
what I was
nothing,
saying,
bro.
because I'm like, yo, I don't have
If you
the
want
time.
that pinpoint accurate,
Here, this
Like, what's the difference between 8 o'clock and 8:01?
nah, it's not like that. It's actually not. It's an hourly thing. It's not like by minute. I think it's an 8:01. You're weird.
That's what I'm here.
Nah, but it'd be like
I was born at what 10? I think it was like 10:50 something.
1:44.
AM?
Me? PM.
Numbers.
I was in the morning.
I was a PM baby.
I was like 11:54 or something.
AM,
Yeah, he was a.
AM.
You're a PM baby. Actually, no.
Mom told me I was born in the night.
Yeah, it happened. It happened at 11, but you were born in the morning still. Like after 12.
You're a zombie.
Demon. Don't worry,
But,
I'm
trying to
early
say
morning
is-
too, so like
Okay. I'm just
I
observing.
agree to. I believe in it to a certain degree. And
Okay,
it's just
okay.
pretty interesting. Just seeing where you're at and just like especially there's so much shit that you actually don't even understand. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just try to understand while experiencing. So I was just kind of like researching. I'm like, okay. I remember I seen something. And I was just like,
I'm not convinced. I'm not
Exactly.
but yeah, you
I just find it funny. It's funny.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's funny.
That's all. When I talk about it, I actually laugh
humor.
at myself in my head because I'm like, yeah, it sounds weird.
Yeah.
But like, I really do just take a lot of shit with like a grain of
There's a lot
salt.
of people that live and die by it.
Yeah,
bro.
some niggas will be like, what you're saying? I'm not compatible.
Anyone asks me who's my sign, I tell them the opposite and see their reaction just because it's that's
Snapchat. I was just saying,
hilarious.
Snapchat. Snapchat shows like compatibilities now with.
I
saw that.
I
Yeah.
don't because like I actually
I
like.
lied on it.
Apparently, I'm
This
a
guy.
sign where a lot of people don't fuck with. My sign's an Aquarius, so I'm like, yeah, I always.
What's wrong with Aquarius?
I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. I just hear too much.
I've never had
The most slander I hear is from
Pisces.
is about Aquarius, Pisces, Gemini, and Capricorn.
Pisces get the worst slander, bro.
Those are the four signs I always hear the most.
Cancer gang.
Huh?
Cancer gang.
Yo, whatever it is,
all the goods are
Not replaceable, dog.
You niggas hate us.
bro.
That's all. You know what I mean?
I remember I told a
Pisces
bitch,
got the
I'm
worst,
like, yo,
bro.
I'm Aquarius. Oh, you edgy. I'm like, what? Oh, you're intense.
Same shit. Oh, you're a Pisces. You're emotional. You're.
Oh my
You
god.
know, yeah, no, you are emotional.
No.
Wait,
This
Lim,
nigga's
wait,
emotional.
hold on, Lim. What are you?
Pisces.
Oh,
This nigga emotional.
My birthday
Cancer
tomorrow.
gang.
My
You
birthday
too.
tomorrow.
You
I
emotional
know.
ass nigga too. That's
Water.
all I know.
Any water
and that's
sign.
the thing too. You know, there's a lot of these galdem and shit that could be like, oh, I could tell what sign you are. I don't
life.
get it, but I could actually only tell
They
the
be
cancer.
lying.
The cancer. No, the
Cancers
cancer.
and Leos are the easiest.
The cancer people are actually the easiest people to me. I can never tell anybody else. Cancer people, they care
Leos?
too much.
Yeah,
Actually,
I'll admit to that.
They care too much about people and trust. At first, I'm like, nah. That
joke is you guys are
all cancer people are yo.
all you guys are all cancers.
Yeah, y'all care too much, bro. That's the only thing I could tell. But there's people out there who be like, oh, you're funny, so I could tell you're this and that. And I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Okay,
Y'all need to
and
get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
See, that's just all bullshit.
Yeah, of course it's all.
I'm just a
bullshit.
hippie, dog.
Yo, just say
When
y'all
were you
use
born?
y'all using it to get some
Wait,
bitches.
where are you born?
I believe y'all. Huh?
Where you born?
July.
You're a cancer.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay, and
Jason's a cancer. He tries to hide
You're
it.
actually a cancer?
He tries to hide it by what it is.
Alright.
Big man thing.
Don't let me find out your signs, bro.
I just told you I was July. Like,
Nice guy.
I don't know that.
You
What's
care
that
about
mean?
people. You know why? I know you care.
No, I don't
you
think
bought
so.
me Pokemon on my birthday.
That doesn't mean that.
It's your birthday?
jeez.
How does it? I mean,
Care about people, bro. Stop trying to.
that doesn't necessarily say like. I'm not
So you
saying.
didn't care.
I'm not trying to say like. I'm not
So you
trying to
didn't care that
say.
you bought me
Hold
Pokemon.
on. I'm not trying to say that I'm a
Let him
person
land.
that's heartless. You my homie. You know what I mean? So I'll do it for my homie. I wouldn't do it for a stranger.
Just beat around the
Right,
bush.
right,
Just
right,
get to the point.
Like,
But that's the cancerous thing though. Is like they care about their close friends. I care about my friends, but I don't think I
isn't
really
that
care.
everybody though? Everybody doesn't care about their friends.
I care about my friends, but you bought me a gift.
What the fuck does that mean? Nobody's bought you a gift before?
Not my friends.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
you had to go for
The two
that.
people who bought me gifts
Yeah.
are two cancer niggas.
Was that the first time? I
I'm
bought you a
sorry.
gift?
You've had
And that's
to
what I'm
go
saying
through
though.
that.
It's cancer niggas that give.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, cancer people are.
Cancer
Okay.
people love to give, even if you chill.
yeah.
Okay.
I like giving still.
Like, I don't think I'm the only person, like, just because I'm born in July doesn't mean that there's somebody that's born in March wouldn't give you
I
anything.
could be a caring person, but I'm just saying it's in your nature to be caring.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
You like to give gifts, I could tell.
Nah, like
No, you
I
do.
don't.
You do.
Yeah, it makes me feel good giving, to people I care about for sure.
people
But I'm not one to always be
beating around
giving
the bush,
gifts.
bro.
You're a cancer nigga.
That's
you
that's
give
not
gifts to the
me.
niggas you care about.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're cancer.
But like, who doesn't?
Not everyone.
Like,
You know what's
you've
not-
never given a gift before?
I have, but not consistently.
I don't do it consistently. You're the only person I've given a gift to this year.
This year's still pretty fresh. Still.
Yeah, we're like,
Even last year.
nah, that's cap.
No, it's the truth.
Yeah, I was gonna say next time don't
As a birthday gift?
You still.
I haven't given anybody.
And it doesn't
Actually,
need to just be about gift giving.
that was way
You
last
could
year.
just be caring. You could just be a really caring person.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, so
This guy trying to break me down right now. I don't like the way you looking at me, bro. What's up?
Another one that I noticed with cancers is that you guys all love talking.
Ooh.
That's not true. That's not me.
That's not true.
That's not me.
That's not you.
Prove it to everybody. Come on, that's you, nigga.
That's
you do
Rams.
every intro,
That's
dog.
Rams.
Dreday
That's
loves
Rams.
talking.
That's not me.
loves talking.
No, he loves talking. I don't. I'm not a talking guy.
I think you're talking.
I'm good. I can
You
talk.
did all of our intros.
You know what I mean? I can talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't let
mean I like it. Don't mean I like it.
Like, come on, say it. You know what I mean? This is not me on the regular. You feel me?
Yo, some things just gotta drift into.
Nah, I'm more a quiet guy. It's just a fact. I'm a quiet guy.
It's okay, but you know.
You know what I mean? But when the
still
time
that character.
arises, I can talk. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's a bigger deal.
Speaking of talking, you guys seen Akademiks go off on Meg Thee Stallion?
I did not.
Yes.
Hour?
Yo, so it's just 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah.
Bro, give me just
There's
can't
one video
listen
for
to
an
Act
hour,
that
then
long,
you did the
bro.
next
He-
like
Yeah.
30-minute ones.
The last time I listened to Act for that long,
give
he
me
was drunk as fuck.
Give me the synopsis. What?
So basically, what ended up happening is that he put out like a tweet saying that like the information of Tory Lanez' DNA was not on the gun. So then Meg Thee Stallion came out and said, "Yo, we haven't even gone to trial yet. How do you even you don't even have this information because I don't have that information." And like this little boy act needs to stop talking about the stuff he doesn't know about. And she just went on this whole tangent on Instagram posting saying that she was shot and everything. So
we know
Akademiks
she was shot. Well,
so Akademiks was saying yo, who is she trying to say about Lil Ak? Yo, he's like, yo, first of all, don't try big bro me. And this guy's like, so this guy made the video. He was just saying you only won awards out of sympathy. You're a trash rapper. You're only where you're at because you're twerking and all that.
Bars.
This guy was saying yo, he's like, if I want to
He's ready
find
snap at women, he's ready.
yo,
bro.
the man,
That
the man was sipping on Henny too when he was going off too.
Holy.
Oh, it's Casa, yeah, that's my fault. He was sipping on Casamigo when he was going off. He also said to her that she's a groupie to all these other celebrities, so she'll be coming into these parties acting like a groupie and not like she belongs there. She gets really drunk. He's like, you're sloppy.
she's still she's new in the game. I feel like everybody's like that. Even Kanye was like
know,
that.
but
I heard her
but
live
what-
show
what
is not
he
even
say-
lit.
but
She's
what-
not sick live.
She's not sick.
Cool,
live?
she's not.
You in there?
I heard. That's what I've heard.
So
I'm walking out sick.
So the man was just going in on her on Twitter and he dropped a couple videos on YouTube, and he's like, then he explained where he got the information because he's like, it's a federal. I guess it's because it's like a federal case or something.
Okay.
It's a lot of stuff is public. So a lot of the information that maybe her lawyers maybe never got it, but the state itself did their own investigation.
No, maybe it's just that her lawyers never told her yet, or
Well,
the
that
lawyers
too.
didn't read over it yet.
That too, but it's just that it's information that the state did where they did they're doing their due diligence to see if Tory actually shot her or anything.
Right.
And all the information that they're putting out is basically from the state. So then that's why even right now they're saying Tory's lawyer is saying, yo, we want to push it because we found out there's more evidence out there that's more favorable for us. So we
Yo,
want more time to work
I
on
think
this case.
what's really going to sell this case or put the nail in the coffin for this case, she needs to explain why she isn't friends with that girl in the car anymore.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Too many pudding pops.
Yeah, the man broke it. He was saying that. I remember I said even last year too, when I was like, yo, it seems like some kind of jealousy that happened between the two friends.
Come on, man.
Because I remember I caught barefoot. You remember in the group chat too. Everyone, bro, I've been saying,
inside information.
bro, from the beginning, I was like, bro, this doesn't make sense. And then once I heard once I heard her back was turned, I was like, bro, this doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
I don't understand how any of this happened.
Yeah.
And then now all this information 2 years later, I'm just like, bro, I took bare fire for this. And the only thing I'm happy about is the fact that
I was right.
I was right. That was the main thing. I don't give a fuck about the situation too much.
Even the
right
albums
now.
I told you, no?
I told you. I told you guys. This ain't make no sense.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did not make any sense.
Did not make any
Got shot
sense.
in the foot.
You're not walking.
Telling you're not walking for at least a good month.
Yeah,
Yo,
it was a
I would-
grazing.
Because it's
I would
like
think your foot.
little bones are in your foot. Like it's gonna be very hard for it to.
I was gonna.
She's performing
And
at
it was right,
festivals
it
and
was right at
shit.
her Achilles.
Like in 2 days, I'm
When I
like,
see
Yeah.
when I see her start dancing and shit, I'm like, alright,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Like I've heard there's people getting shot in their foot and they're out.
Yo, the thing is
Yeah.
that she got shot. The way she was saying she got shot was like where her Achilles is. Man's are playing basketball out for a whole season.
It's true.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about
Man's
to say-
out for the whole season, and you telling me you're good after a couple days?
If
That
he,
doesn't make no sense.
if he
My only
actually
thing
did it,
to-
wouldn't he be in the bin already?
No, not because
He
like,
would have. Yeah.
If right?
Yeah.
No,
no, not necessarily.
No. Because there is no-
No, but he's also still traveling.
there is no inconclusive.
That too.
There's no conclusive like evidence. You have to remember, it's like the feds that went after them. It's not Meg never snitched or whatever.
Yeah, the city picked
The
it up.
city picked that up and said, "Yo, we're gonna investigate it." So it's not even like,
Because the stories didn't make sense. That's
yeah,
why.
it's kind of like, okay, so nobody's making sense here. All right, we're just gonna have to investigate it. So like,
Yeah.
it's not like they could just be like, "Yo, Tory did it. We're gonna put him in jail." It's kind of like, yeah, all right, we have to prove it first.
Right.
So,
There are witnesses, not that there's video.
but the thing is though, it's kind of like,
true.
yo, I don't think feds do that just off the whim, unless they believe they have like strong evidence.
That and
I mean,
also
somebody got shot.
Because it's like, yo, who?
Or
Where did the
hurt.
fuck? Okay, fine. Let's say all that shit happened. Who the fuck had the gun? Where did the gun
Yeah,
get fired from?
because nobody's being honest
basically-
about
so
that.
basically what it is now is that with the information that came out, gun residue was on Meg's ex-best friend. Nothing was on Tory. Now they're saying that his fingerprints they're saying he has no fingerprints on. No, they're saying it's inconclusive that he has fingerprints on the gun. So basically, it's just like we're not saying he didn't, but we're not saying he did. And yeah, and then especially the fact that Meg's back was turned, so she has no proof to say anything who shot her.
That's where she fucked up in the first place.
And that's what I was saying. Like, it gets confusing. Like, now, personally, I don't even know what to believe. But just given what's going on, it's like, yo, that's just the one confusing thing to me. Like,
I personally don't think he did it because that complexion and a gun involved, you would have been in a bin a long time ago if you actually.
no, but the thing is, as I
If he had
said,
gun residue, especially.
I think if
But the
his
thing is
DNA
that-
was on it, maybe.
and then as I said though, it's not like somebody, it's not like the person who got shot like said, yo, he did it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
She been saying that.
no, she.
Oh, like to the police, you
It's
mean?
when they got arrested and everything,
Okay.
that's when
Yeah.
it was announced. But yet, as I said, it got picked up by the feds.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like nobody snitched, and that's why there's nobody going to jail or nothing, because they have
Yeah.
to prove who did it.
Yeah, I also think it's because she lied on the when she gave her report. She was like, at first she was like she doesn't
cut
know
by
what
glass.
happened, or cut by glass.
Yeah.
She said it wasn't a gun at first,
Because
and then later
did
it
she
changed.
say it's because she wasn't trying to like blame him or something?
was
Yeah,
trying to
because of
protect
what's
the black
going
man
on
and
in
stuff
the,
like
in the
that.
country. She doesn't want to put him in that situation.
Certain shit does sound super PR, I will say that, but it's like, yo, at the same time, it's like,
If you got shot, I don't care about the person that like try to protect them. I got shot, bro. I'm trying to protect me. So it's like it didn't make sense, especially the fact that you were mad at him as well. So it's like you must have felt like you did something wrong to push the situation to go to a certain extent
That's what I was thinking.
for you to be like, yo, I'm gonna fall on the sword with you.
I accept the whole story, you know, right?
Yeah. Well, no, a lot of it he said allegedly, because but then what he was saying was basically what I was hearing like a year and a half ago. That's why, like, when I'm hearing like even when Joe Budden was talking about it, and I was like, bro, this is the same thing I've been hearing, but like obviously no one's gonna be like, yo, this guy's right, because like he had no proof, but now everything started to come to surface with all the information coming in, and it's like it's so crazy. Yeah, it makes sense.
I think, and then the best friend isn't really saying anything because she did it,
Yeah.
and maybe Tory was scuffling with her.
nobody said anything.
Yeah, the security in the car said nothing. He said he didn't see
Yeah.
it. Tori said he didn't see it. The friend said she didn't see it.
I
Only
think-
Meg is saying that, yo, Tori shot me.
I think what it was a scuffle for the gun with Tory and the best friend.
That's what I
But
said.
who has the gun? Like,
Where did the gun
I
where
don't
did the
know
gun come
It
from?
was
That's
under the
what
seat.
that-
The gun was under the seat.
if it was under the seat.
Yeah, the gun was under the seat.
But whose gun?
Friend picked
Tory's
up the gun. Friend picked up the
So it's
gun.
Tory's gun?
Yeah.
That's been confirmed?
I mean,
Yeah, it's Tori's gun.
and there was no, in his DNA wasn't
And
on
his
it.
DNA wasn't on that?
Yeah.
Oh, they wiped it.
How would they wipe it that quickly?
I mean, it's not like the police showed up right away like an NPC. You know what I mean?
Because when the gun went off, they were driving, and then, because, as I said, if he shot it, he would have gun residue on him. And as people said that broke
on
down,
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
and as people that knows stuff about guns and stuff, they say you can't just wipe that off in the car. You have to go and shower, full shower, and then scrub it off.
Okay, so on him there was nothing.
But the best friend
But I had it on her,
had it on her.
and her DNA was on the gun?
That information didn't come out.
Okay. I think the best friend had the gun in control. Tori might have been scuffling. And then it went off. Security ain't saying nothing because Tori had his hands on the gun. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? You feel?
I'm so confused by this story real quick.
Exactly.
So hold up. There was there any gun casing shells found?
A gun went off, right?
Yeah,
the gun went off. Yeah, so it's probably a casing.
The casing, I don't know about that.
Maybe it fell in the sewer. I don't know.
How do we know the gun went off?
Oh God, where are you going?
Because she has
This is where
that's why it's gunpowder on her.
Okay.
This is where the X-Files music comes in.
Just want to refresh, because I'm like, I'm just so confused about this gun. like I just think it's just, when I keep hearing about it, I just keep thinking it's like this floating gun, yo. Like this dummy gun. It's like Megatron back in the day, right? It just went off and nobody knows what Quan is.
Dreday said the story doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. I know it doesn't make sense, but that's why I'm like, yo, bro, who would have had the gun
You know
then?
that King Peel skit?
Huh?
That King Peel skit when they were shooting each other, and then they ended up being the gun, and the gun was just like.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
I didn't
I didn't see that one.
so- I'm sure it was funny though. But yeah, man, yo, the reason why this story doesn't make sense to most is because like nobody's being honest, man. Somebody needs to
It
come out
really
and
is
be honest.
nobody's being honest, but sometimes when you hear a story, you're like, "Oh, okay, this makes more sense because." But this story is just so
It's
confusing.
changing all the time.
Because it's like, yo, one, you think it's going somewhere, but then you're like, it doesn't make sense why somebody would do that.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I'm like, yo, why would Tori shoot Meg?
I mean,
That's
I heard.
me. Because I'm like, this was at the time where he just got out the
Quarantine
label.
radio and all that.
He was, his shit was catapulting. He was just
Yeah.
about to be the biggest artist out of the label and
Yeah,
shit.
What
one of
label?
the biggest
He
independent
was about to be one of the biggest independent
Just with
artists.
what, Universal?
One of them,
okay.
but he just the album he did with
The
I
remix
told-
joints?
No, I told you.
the one with bare samples.
Yeah.
With Lil Tory and
that's
is that what Chicks Tape?
Chicks Tape.
Chicks tape. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Chink's tape is what got him out of his, like, that was the last tape to drop
Deal.
for his deal.
Was
Or
it? I think it was I think it was the project he had with like when he had like the little puppet, Lil Tory. Had like
that
Ferris
wasn't
wheel
it.
with
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it?
That wasn't
Listen to
it.
that one.
I'm pretty sure it was a Chink's tape.
No, with Interscope. I'm talking about his last album with Interscope.
Yeah. That was like one of his first.
All I'm saying is,
Now his first one was I Told You.
Yeah, that's
The one-
I swear that's when he introduced it because he was in that puppet was in that video.
Nah, I Told You is with Love, Say It, and I forgot what other songs are on it, but the album cover was him with a bald head. Yeah. And then the one with Lil Tory is the one where he was wearing the hat and it looked like one of those like old sitcoms where it's like different
Brady
squares
Bunch.
and stuff. Brady Bunch, yeah. So
and then after it was a Chink's tape.
was there a New Toronto drop before it?
Oh, I think that New Toronto one dropped before the Chinks.
Scope was New Toronto 3.
Yeah.
Also,
And then
that,
Chick's Tape came after, right?
No, Chink's tape was before.
Before? Okay.
so
Okay.
he came out of Interscope.
With Daystar. Daystar wasn't.
Daystar is when after the shooting. Yeah.
That wasn't under his scope.
So what was the last album before?
New Toronto 3 was under his scope.
Really? I thought it was a Chink's tape. Anyways, but all I remember was, it just didn't make sense to me that he
He would risk it all.
risked that, considering
I don't
this
think he
run
would.
that who he was.
Makes sense to me.
It just didn't make sense. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
It was just funny.
But anything was.
Yeah, the man was on the Antonio Brown tour.
It was just
I was
funny.
actually on his own tour, just doing quarantine radio, popping up in these random places.
Quarantine radio was a
radio
vibe.
was different.
Yeah.
Quarantine radio is
That was
definitely
We all
on,
knew
bro.
where he got that from. A red wine glass, man. If you know, you know.
You know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, if you know. That's all. I'm not even say no word. I'm not say no word. Ear dap, ear dap, ear dap, ear dap, ear
I
dap.
don't know. Yo, I'm not privy. Let me know,
worry.
man. That's crazy. This guy's a supreme gatekeeper.
Bro,
eh?
he's a gatekeeper.
What do you mean? They know too.
Honestly,
This is an actual.
people don't even talk about it. Like,
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. If you know, you know.
Yo, they're gatekeeping. Don't worry, it's all good, bro.
It's all good stuff. I can Google's, you know? Google's a thing. What y'all call it? Red wine?
Code name.
can't even search that, bro. Man, maybe, but
Yo, don't try.
Yeah.
Now this guy's trying to throw me off
That's
the
what I'm
path,
saying.
eh?
Gatekeeping. That's what gatekeeping. It's all good.
I'll tell you after the pod, then, man.
Code name red wine.
Nah, it's all good.
This
yo.
one doesn't exist.
honestly, man say the name like all the time,
Yeah.
like as regular conversation.
It's new to the culture still.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone says it. Everyone says the name.
True.
We'll say it after the pod, man. Don't-
Okay. No, it's all good. Don't even tell me. I'm not
Anything
even
else you want to
gonna
bring up?
Oh, did we talk about the All-Star game?
Dead.
No, I wasn't really.
I have my own.
Yeah, let's talk about how we still have the best All-Star
Wait, hold on.
All-Star
Before
game.
we do that, we gotta do a little shout out for our sponsor, Lotus Recording Studio.
Oh,
If you guys wanted a discount for any recording needs, for anyone that's an artist, content creator, if you're trying to record a jingle or anything, hit up Lotus Recording Studio on Instagram. Let them know where you heard this discount from, or just give them the code MAM15 for 15% off of your first booking for minimum 3 hours booking.
what's that? What's the at for the Instagram?
Lotus Recording Studio.
At Lotus Recording Studio.
Yeah, on Instagram. Or you can go on the website, Lotus Recording Studios, and you can go there and message them. Let them know that we sent you. You get 15% off your first booking.
Also, you can get over to maneuvermensgrooming.com/mans or Mossin. You can get some shea butter, get some beard oils, get some hair oils, get some combs, get some picks. What else they got? They got like this cool mini mustache comb.
Yeah, I got a mustache comb with that. I think I love
Yeah,
that. Well,
yeah, it's actually kind of sick. So I can't lie. They even got like a switch.
This sounds really good for guys like us who have full
Switch
beards.
name? What, like the mini one?
Yeah,
Yeah, the mini one's kind of just like a fun thing. It's like like a posh thing. It's like look at
this
me,
guy.
like it's a little bullshit. But anyways, maneuvermensgrooming.com. If you don't do the slash part at the end of your purchase at the coupon section, hit up MAM for Mans or Mossing or ma'am. You get a little 10% off. We get a little kickback. Appreciate you. What else were you about to say something?
Nick was about to bring up the
All-Star game.
I was just saying, I just want to see if we have a general consensus that we
Toronto's the best one.
we said the best one.
I think we just had the best dunk contest. But I think the game.
It was also Kobe's last game.
Let me get this off, bro.
It was also Kobe's last
I don't agree that it
game.
was the best All-Star season. I mean
Yeah.
All-Star game, All-Star weekend. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it was the best weekend, but like we had the best dunk
we had
contest in
one
a
of the
long
best.
time.
Yeah,
The 3-point contest, I think this one was pretty exciting than what we had.
yeah.
The skills contest, I liked it this year. Like it was different. They really
Are you talking
changed
about
it
this
up
year or when it was here?
for this year.
Oh,
And the game itself, I enjoyed the game like because they didn't have the target score back then.
Steph was going off.
Steph was cooking.
What,
But-
My
16
nigga was
threes?
shooting shots and not even looking at the
Or 11 threes? How many
But I don't
threes
think
you
we're gonna
got?
have a good dunk
like
contest in a
14.
while.
14? Something crazy.
Yeah, no, he had 15 threes.
15 threes?
Yeah.
2K numbers.
Contest, bro.
Nah,
But
bro.
the thing is, yeah, there is so much you can do, but niggas aren't doing like the old shit anymore. Niggas just trying to reinvent the wheel.
No, it's not even that. I think it's just that man need to get the dunk on their first or second attempt. These guys are taking too long.
That
I didn't watch this one.
I don't watch. I fucking
They missed nothing. Though.
It's- yeah, they didn't miss
for the
nothing.
for the
I'm
dunk contest.
honestly boycotting
my
since they
nigga
robbed
Kareem
Aaron
left the whole
Aaron
dunk
Gordon.
Ratings went down.
contest. It was crazy. I will say though, this was the first year I did notice that they were doing Super Bowl-esque type commercials.
Oh, okay.
I haven't noticed it.
And I like
usually
that.
do, though. Every All-Star weekend they do have a few commercials.
But this is the first I've ever actually noticed. Because they were putting like players in the commercial and shit too. So
Honestly, you know what it might
But
be?
this year is the 75 thing too.
Yeah, the 75th anniversary.
Anniversary for the NBA.
You know what it
Oh,
can be?
okay.
You were streaming. Getting the US servers, bro.
That's true. US has better commercials. Way
that's
better.
facts. I was streaming
Yeah.
it.
US is way better commercials.
I was.
Yeah.
Canadian commercials
got
are
bare stuff out
super
there.
weak.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got bare
They got
like
the machine, bro.
products.
Everything's better in America, man.
Bare products out there, and they got all the celebrities out there. So
Yep.
they're just like, yo, they're just gonna hug that. The only celebrity we really had was like what? We had that
Right.
Drake commercial, the Sprite one.
Oh, and his face gets like,
Oh,
all,
no.
yeah,
And we
yeah,
had the
yeah.
Tim. We had
They play
Justin
Forever.
Bieber. Yeah,
That
we
was
had-
good.
I
That
want
was a
this
good
shit
commercial.
forever,
Fuck yeah.
man. Forever best.
May not mean nothing to me, yo.
Yeah.
That wasn't hard. You guys actually didn't like
It
that
was annoying
commercial.
after.
Yo, it was hard
Every
because
time
the
I saw
track
that
was hard at
commercial, I
the
had to
time.
just finish watching it. I don't know why.
the
It
commercials-
wasn't like, oh, let me turn it off. It's commercial.
I was seeing it too many
It
times.
just
and I
made me
was
laugh.
this is
I'm like,
annoying.
yo, this nigga.
Like seeing his face go like,
Yeah, like it was just funny to me. I had to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
I think the craziest part about that was like learning that was a real like robot machine thingy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't animated.
It wasn't
Oh, I thought it was
FX.
animated.
Oh, shit.
It's an actual like Drake like face blow up thing.
And they had what, like Sprite go.
I think that maybe was an animation, but the whole robot face opening up was actually.
That's pretty cool. I didn't even know that. Huh? Because I thought, I'm like, because when I looked at it, I was like, damn, bro, how'd they do that editing wise?
I think it's more impressive that they fucking use a fucking robot to do it. I'm like, nigga, how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah, but I feel
man.
like
Coca-Cola got
I feel like
M's.
I feel like if you got the budget, you can find the man to be like, yo.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just such a lost
B's and
art form
T's.
now. You know what I mean?
Holy.
Like props and shit. Everyone does the CGI thing. I think CGI is just the easier way now.
Yeah, probably cheaper.
It's cheaper,
Yeah, of course.
but I feel like CGI is more skill though.
Nah.
Because CGI, you actually have to like do it like frame by frame a certain way compared to like
But
when
a
you
lot
actually
of that
have a
shit's
robot.
automated. It's not like, oh, I gotta frame it.
No, but that's the same thing as like when you get someone to give you a robot, they set it up, you tell them what you want, and they just bring it. But for this, if you're actually directing it, you're gonna be like, yo, I actually have to sit down and do frame by frame. And I feel like it's cheaper to get a
It
robot.
depends, though.
Because with all those shit, you gotta look at making the shit realistic. It's gotta be fucking.
Like mocap and shit.
Yeah, it's
You
gotta
can fix a
look.
lot of it in post.
No, man.
You gotta get the
can't.
movement still in mocap and shit.
yeah,
Gotta render
fam.
all that.
Yeah,
whole
but
different
that's something that's used the director. You're not worried about that. That's someone else that's doing that for you.
Right.
Because when you're actually doing the CGI, you actually have to be there to make sure everything looks good frame by frame. But for the robot, it's just like you hire someone to give you a robot because you're not programming it yourself. You just tell the person what you want.
That would be the same as the
Both
CGI
cases could
thing.
be right.
No, but for
Hey, yo. Hey, even that.
no, but yo,
yeah.
no, 'cause, like, yo, my whole
Yeah,
thing,
like, I hear what you say. I'm like,
yo, my whole
yeah,
thing-
I hear what you
my
say.
whole thing
Like,
is like-
yeah.
My whole thing is that if you're doing a commercial, you're not gonna be a mechanical engineer.
Good.
True.
You know, and when you're actually making a commercial, you're more focused on someone that's actually doing the editing and stuff like that, compared to someone that's actually having to program a machine. Like that's not your job.
Oh.
Your job is to put the commercials together.
It's two teams, one project.
Yeah. Compared to like when you do CGI, it's basically one team, one project.
But
Not necessarily.
But you got to program
it
too,
depends
though.
on what the CGI
Yeah,
is,
because
right?
that's
Because if it's
everything's
human
frame by frame.
movements,
Yeah,
you need
like-
the
It's not one
record.
man who knows CGI knows to do everything in CGI. Like there's so many fucking.
you still need
sectors of that
you still
CGI
need the
thing.
movements. Like if it's a car or if it's a person, you still need to get that,
There's too many
and then
niggas
you
that
slap the
specialize in
CGI on it,
CGI.
right? So
But it's easier for you to get the movement, and then after you just be like, all right, now we have to go in the back, the post team, we're gonna do the whole CGI.
but slap it on it, right?
But when you're coming with the robot, it's like, all right, we hired someone, they brought in the robot. It's basically the same thing as you recording the movement. Now it's just like, all right, now we're gonna go and post, just make sure it looks good, and we're gonna get it out. Compared to CGI, now you actually have to sit there and actually manually do everything.
Right.
Nah, CGI is. That's
It's-
just automated, fam.
No, but you still have to have the set.
nigga, you
You
never
still
use
need the
like-
set. You still need the explosions. You
Yeah.
still need the props,
Yeah.
and then the CGI just fills in the blanks, right?
Yeah, but you have to go frame by frame to make sure it's good.
Yes, yeah, it's true. No, because like, no, he's right though. Because like, think about like Toy Story. It's straight CGI, right?
Yeah.
So it just depends on what the
What type of
commercial is
animation
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Man's picked up a 1-2 animation class and he was punching on 1-2 input, and it's like, oh, the stick man is walking. Like, I didn't have to do that frame by frame.
I hear that though.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. But like the end result, add the details and the background and the
commercials,
effects and
you
stuff. You have
can't
to render all of that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
layers.
I
You're
don't
right though.
understand.
Yeah.
Because like when you're doing commercials, it's not just like I'm gonna slap this on, do it. Because like commercials are like
You gotta be
next
meticulous.
level.
You gotta make sure everything's right.
Yeah, and even like when you do like commercials, it's like they don't even get one person to do it. You have one person that'll be like, all right, I'm gonna piece it together. Then you gotta send it to a next team to do like some other shit together.
Yeah.
And then you have a different team for like just literally just color grading and stuff like that. Because like you can't just make one person do it.
Okay. Nick's not convinced.
Next topic.
Yeah. Next topic's gonna be our last topic still.
Shit. You have anything you want to bring up, Lim? Anything you want to bring up?
Off the top, no, not really.
Nick?
Not that I could think of.
Off the dome.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah, make sure y'all check
yeah.
out the flip tapes on TikTok. You know what I mean?
Flip, what's that?
Flip tapes.
Okay.
Search up LimLefty on TikTok
These guys
and
are gonna check it up. You want to know what it is before they check it out.
find out.
Yeah.
What you mean?
I got real angry for a second. Just go there, nigga.
But yeah, you know, support the TikTok.
Ask
Trying
some
to
questions.
go live on there. You know what I mean? Everyone's in lockdown and stuff, so I'm trying to, start a vibe, little community. Everyone just kick back and just enjoy good music.
Okay.
So yeah, basically with the flip tapes, it's like I'm playing the original song and then I'm playing like a similar like track on the BPM and I'll slap the vocals on the original. It's crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna check it
And
out.
I got my sister
Only
on
on
the edits.
TikTok?
Yeah, and IG too.
I've seen it a few times on IG still. It looked dope with the bare
edits.
animations flipping around.
Yeah,
and
my
everything.
sister edits that shit. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were doing the edits yourself.
No, my little sister does that.
What just happened?
This guy's out here having side conversations during the
Nah,
podcast.
it's not even
There
a
was
side
no side conversations.
It's just a reaction that just
guy said no
happened.
side
I'm just so
conversations.
confused.
I was like,
Everybody's confused.
He's up. Dinner's on Nick. Let's get it.
Yeah, continue what you're saying.
Oh, that's really it. That was it. Just check it out.
Okay.
Check it out. Check it out.
Flip tapes.
Flip tapes.
Okay.
Flip
And the
tapes,
mixes, SoundCloud, still dropping mixes too. Yeah.
Okay. Dope,
We opening up. There's gonna be a lot more gigs, a lot more shows.
Oh, so
gonna
you're
be busy.
You can do like a touring kind of thing?
Not necessarily a tour, but I'm looking into like residencies.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick,
residencies,
man.
And it's up. I got.
sure.
Just hit me up in the emails if you're serious. That's it.
I feel you.
Speakers, mic, corporate parties, birthday parties, or wedding renewals.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. And at the end of your purchase, use MA up now plan.
For real, soon enough.
Oh man, soon enough.
Only 30,000 songs, 56 days worth of music. You know what I mean?
72 days.
70. Oh yeah, I don't even. I can't. I lost
by
track.
20 days.
I lost track. You can go on vacay and come back. I'm still mixing. So
Jeez.
let's get it.
Hey man, put in that work. Be cooking up in that kitchen,
Yes,
literally
sir.
and figuratively.
Yes, sir. Yeah, both.
Last thing
For real.
I
Chef
wanted
Liv, DJ Liv. Come on now.
to bring up, it's kind of crazy. It happened about a week ago. The story came out. There was a trans woman swimmer.
Oh, I heard about that.
Leah Thomas wins second Ivy League title and sets world record for the 200-meter distance. Now, this is a man competing in a woman's... What happened? What happened? What just said? You flipped your mic away. You was like, I don't even want no parts of this.
Protect the brand.
What? Protect the brand?
Bag.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I have no clue what just happened.
Anyways, Leah Thompson.
Yo, this guy's just dying,
What
man.
happened?
I don't know.
I guess next episode we're gonna have no audience.
Nah, that's all good. So yeah, trans woman swimmer. I can't even continue. Anyways, I guess that's it for the podcast.
All right.
All
right, so
I don't know what's
silence
going on in the background. But anyways, nobody else has anything to bring up. This is episode 63 of the Mans of Mossin
63.
podcast. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is.
It's Mossin Podcast.
It's your boy.